Hi, 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 hi! Hello! How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so... Oh, fuck. Sorry. So... I've been having these, like, headaches in, like, one spot. And it's, like, always in the same spot. And it's kind of... You know? So I felt like maybe I should wait a little bit. And I did. And I feel better now. So I think we're okay. Who knows what that's about? Who knows? God only knows. 1 hour of work left. Oh my god. Godspeed. But yeah, so that's why I pushed it back. Cause my little head was hurting real bad. That's life. That's freaking life, man, you know? Like, sometimes... head hurty. Yeah, but thank you for your patience. Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, so, that happened. Yeah, so... we'll see. There's something else that I wanted to say when we just started. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. We have plenty of water. Water good. I agree. I was mowing my lawn. People do that. Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know, like, what happens if you don't mow it? Isn't it fine? Like, it's just let nature take its course. Let nature take over. Yeah. Are you feeling a bit better? Yeah, I'll be okay. I've been ibuprofen maxing. Well, that's not true. I don't know if this is, like, true or not. But for, like, the past, like, I don't know, half a week, a little longer, I've been going, like... I've been taking ibuprofen, and then once it wears off, I've been taking Tylenol, and then I'll take ibuprofen, and then I'll take Tylenol. Does that do anything? Does that do anything? I heard that it does something. Also, I have a soda, because, doesn't caffeine help, so I got a soda. Yep. Gets overgrown and hard to mow. Why even mow it in the first place? You know, just let it go. Just let it go, man. Hope this somebody doesn't give you a bigger headache. God bless. I did, so I picked out some ones that had interesting titles, and then I kind of loosely skimmed them to make sure they didn't have, like, I don't know, slurs in them. So I picked out a few. I mean, more than slurs, it was more like, you know, talks of intercourse, graphic talks of intercourse. That was more what I was looking for than the concern about slurs. But you know, neither would be great here. Hi, welcome in. I see the last take iPro from me, but it sounds like you've taken plenty. Yeah, I gotta stop. Because if you take too much ibuprofen, that's not good for your organs. That's not good for your organs. Because I'm not white trash. Whoa! I thought you were Tibetan. Isn't that your name? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't read. That's not... I mean, it's not like there can't be... Oh god, I'm dead. It's not like... Oh my god! Stop! Help. Oh my god! What the fuck? Everything fucking crashed. That was weird. That was fucking weird. Anyway, 1 second. Sorry, I exploded. Sorry. I exploded. I exploded. Whoops. Whoops. That was so scary. Like, everything was frozen and then it was just like, yup. Your body takes too much to build a tolerant. I'm back. Yay! Oh, there's the watermark. Get out of here! Get out of here! Okay, she's gone. That was scary. Scary as fuck. Oh, I gotta take the wings off. Yep. There's no demons in Tibet. White trash? I don't know what's in Tibet. I've never been. Like Siberian with a T. Are you Siberian? Are you Russian? Wait. Or is that in Africa? No! Sahara is in Africa. Siberia is in Russia. Get exploded. Stream buffered. Yeah, it was like everything died for like 2 seconds. Hey, what's up? I have a question. Shoot. Shoot. I should have to. It's time to go. No. 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 I can't take. I can't. If you ever leave the stream, I have a list. If you ever if you're like switching over from like your phone to your PC, or if you just like close it for a second, if you pause it, I know. I know. Don't ask how I know. But I'm burdened with the knowledge, and keeps me up at night. I wonder why! Why did they pause stream for 2 seconds to respond to a text or something? I can't believe it. Dude, I can't think it would take too long to explain. I'm gonna look it up. Is that gonna... Oh, I forgot to post it on live. Whoops! I had a doc too, that's fine. What was I doing? It take too long to explain. That's like a river. Oh, I see. Oh, that's niche, I think. A fake language? I don't know. I don't know. You can put me on the list. Aw, man. Aw, man. No. But yeah, so I picked out some posts. We won't Zatsu too long, because we have a Zatsu tomorrow. So we'll start on it. Ashley's hit list? No. It's fine. It's fine, you don't need to... You know, it's fine if, you know, your video buffers. I won't take it personally, maybe. Hello, first time here. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm still kind of fucked. Oh my god, like, what is wrong with me? Like, I spoke earlier today. I did. I spoke to someone. And it was the same thing. My voice was all fucked. I don't know. But then once I, like, use it for a while, like... I guess it really is a warm-up thing. But yeah. Oh yeah! So, yeah. I freaking, you okay? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. That pocket mirror ending hit hard. What was that? What even happened in that game, bro? Like, dead ass. Dead ass. Oh yes, hi, welcome in. We're just chatting a bit before we get into the meat of it. The meat. Yeah. I have to say, while I was, picking some ones that would be tolerable for stream, there were some that I knew wouldn't be okay, either from their premise or because as I was skimming it, I caught something and I was like, whoa! Because they don't always tag it with NSFW if there's something in there. And I read some things. Things that I hope aren't true. Things that I hope are work of fiction. I picked one that was tagged NSFW, but I don't know why it was tagged as NSFW. I don't know why it was tagged that way, but I read the wiki and still don't quite understand. Yeah, I don't know. What's that? I don't know. I didn't read it. I didn't. I forget what the fuck happened last night. I remember I was watching. No! Oh my god, that's scary. I thought we died again. Stay strong. What's different? What the fuck is the problem here? Anyway. Oh yeah, I was showing my mom these YouTube shorts of this dog, and he's a senior German Shepherd, and he's owned by this Cantonese family, and the daughter who's 40 or something, and she lives with her older parents and her older dog, and they feed the dog they feed him good. They feed this dog better than I'm fed. He gets soup. They feed the dog soup and meats and vegetables. It's wow. And I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder if it's why would that be connected? That was a stupid thought. It's kind of storming. I don't know if that would be connected to my PC-kun begging for death. Just think of everything on that subreddit as a creative writing exercise, lol. That's the thing. There were some that I think were very from the heart. Because there were a lot of people on there, men and women, who were what's wrong with me? There were a lot of posts that were, I'm this age and I've never had a partner before. What am I doing wrong? There are a lot of posts like that. So, yeah. So many. So that was that. That was that. Hold on. Slink. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Looks of a March. Oh hi, welcome in! PC's ibuprofen. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. Relate. Those ones are the real ones. Yeah, I don't think those are fake. But yeah. There's some ones that are kind of sad too. It's just not even the people who are why am I lonely? But stuff that doesn't work out, or bad situations, or heartbreak. But that's what happens in love and war. Love and war are both made better with the inclusion of Yuri, and you can put that on my gravestone. Yeah. So, hope that's my first wisdom of the day. It's my first wisdom of the day. Sir Cupid caused heartbreak. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, I've been heartbroken in gacha games and by other such media. By you know, endings of mangas and so forth. And whenever like a restaurant that you really like closes, or if like a chain takes something off the menu that you really like. Yeah, I find that difficult to cope with for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, gacha games bend me over and take my wallet while whispering just let it happen. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Stop! I don't need to feel that type of way before we look at Reddit. I don't need to be... these thoughts, I need them out of my head. Yeah, so... yeah, so... my heartbreak with gacha was solved with more money. Yeah! I spend more money on League. That reminds me! When I opened League for the first time in a while, recently, I saw that there were new skins, and there was an Ophelio skin, and I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it! Didn't they have a Hui skin too? Like, I need to know. Show me the boy. Show me the creature. Turns to the League again. Well, we're talking about spending money on games. I still haven't touched it since that day. Yeah. I haven't touched it since that day. It's true. It's so loading! Yeah, my Wi-Fi has been finicky today. That's scary. That's scary. We'll just see. Your League ranting helped convince me to reinstall it! Let's go. What? I have a problem with League, and recently, I think the weekend or something, like, I don't know, whenever the fuck it was, I played League of Legends with another VTuber off stream, and it was really... It's beautiful. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful, man. I had a great time. I love League of Legends. I love League of Legends streaming on Wi-Fi. Yeah. I know. Controversial, I know. Did that other VTuber's name rhyme with Midori Mono? No. No. It did not. I've, historically, Kitori and I have played a lot of League. And, we can't do it anymore. Unless the only condition that I can play League with Kitori is if she's top lane and I'm bottom lane. Let's fucking go! Okay, I just realized that. So we can only do it when she's top and I'm bottom because she's Kitori's good at League. She's good. She carries. And I'm me, so so whenever we play, she picks the role. She plays top lane, so she doesn't have to think about what I'm doing or be affected by it. So she only ever plays top. And that's just how it goes. If she plays like mid or support, it's she can't take it. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Because you have to understand, this came after many games. This came after many games. Yeah. Many games where it just... I nearly killed her. I nearly stopped her heart. So no, it was not Kijori is what I'm trying to say. It was not Kijori is what I'm trying to say. Will she finally get out of iron? I don't think so, no. I don't think so, no. So, she's a selfish top. Yeah. Disgusting. Disgusting! Yeah, she'll hit like Gwen or something. Or someone else. I forget what she plays on top. Don't worry, Ashley, you will eventually promote Hana Meyer. Aww. Eventually. Zang it. Zang it! It's hard out here. Who's atop? In League of Legends, my good friend! My friend! Who I think about platonically. Very platonically. Plays top lane in League of Legends sometimes. Yeah. Not always. I think she's actually a support main, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that! So, yeah. This shouldn't surprise you, but I think she plays Seraphine. Mostly. Anyway. I'm still 1v1ing her. Whoa! I support bottom. Yeah. I don't like playing support. Support's boring. Gah! Cause like, then number don't go up. When you're playing support, number does not go up. And that's a fact. So you're immediately like, oh. Yaoi is everywhere. For those with the eyes to see it. It's glorious, isn't it? It's glorious. What manga did I start yesterday? It was interesting. It reminded me of some webtoon that wasn't yaoi. It was just a regular webtoon with like not a lot of romance, which is then surprising of why I would read it. I think there was like implied romance, but I know it's a bit nicher. I don't know if it even has an official translation. It's called Uglyhood. It was called Uglyhood. Yeah. So, was this manga yaoi? Well, the one I read last night, yes, but it reminded me of a non-yaoi manga called Uglyhood. Or not manga, a manhwa. A manhwa. And it was interesting, but... yeah, I think it just... it doesn't have enough of like a Western fan base. Yeah. So yaoi, not even just that. I like het romance. I like any kind of romance in media. It's like, dude. If fucking... I would not like Space Patrol Luluko as much as I do. If it wasn't primarily a romance series. Think about that. Think about that. So... yeah, I don't think it has a lot of Western fans at all. I forget how I even found it. Like, on God? I don't know how I found it. Genuinely. No. I just remembered. Someone on Reddit posted about it. I saw it. And... it was posting about how, like, the main villain is like... what's the word? He's like a femme fatale, but a boy. An homme fatale. An homme fatal. An homme fatal! And I was like, yo. Alright. And that premise alone was like, this could be romance adjacent, so I read it. But yeah, I genuinely just don't read manga that doesn't have a romance component. There's not a manhwa and manhwa. Manhwa and manhwa. Yeah, they got noticed in the Western market. Yeah, for sure. And she learned Japanese just so she could inject yaoi manga. No! I learned Japanese so I could inject Attack on Titan directly into my veins, yeah. It's Attack on Titan, and I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I just thought it was cool. I got interested in it from just learning songs, anime songs. I was like, this is fucking sick. So I lived my life. It's like a Yuri manhwa from Reddit as well. Yeah, Reddit really is a bastion of knowledge. A femboy. I don't think he was a femboy. I think he was feminine. But like just about as feminine as most other anime boys, I guess. If I'm remembering correctly. I think he also had like claws. And he kind of looked like Rantaro from Sakura. Am I making that up? That's just what I remember. Am I fucking making that up entirely? Hold on. Where the fuck would you even find this information about this niche fucking manhwa that doesn't get translated? But the main villain, I forget what he was. It's about like a cult or something. Like a cult religion? I don't know. Gosh, so many fucking characters here. Oh my god! Who are these people, bro? Who are these people? Oh my god! Sorry, I saw a frame that did something to me. Anyway, I'm gonna I don't think I'm gonna find anything. I think it's over. Anyway. So Attack on Titan before he became Yusei met. No! It was around that same time, but I don't know. I don't think there was ever any manga, back then at least, that I wanted to translate myself. Yeah, I was a surface level normie when I first got into things. Yeah. You know, yeah. Love Prize and Viewfinder, 10 count. 10 count. 10 count. Jesus, stop! 10 count! Fuck! God. Anyway. Triggered my fucking fight or flight. But then I locked in and realized that there are many beautiful, untranslated works of cock and balls, and I think that's beautiful. Start writing it soon! I don't want to Zatsu too much because we have a Zatsu tomorrow, so we'll do it in a sec. We'll hop over in a sec. It's not actually an hour. No! 30 minutes! We're doing 30 minutes, bro. We're doing 30 minutes. Actually, Normie arc. No. I already went through Normie arc and then I stopped caring. I feel like that happens to a lot of people. Where like they grow up as like, you know, the weird kid. And then they get older and they're like, I don't know what anime is. I've never been to anime. Nani? What the fuck is... What? So... then I stopped caring. 30 minutes now. It's already been 30 minutes. I know! It's been 32 minutes! We're not even late. We're not even late. It's fine. She was never until female Titan. I don't know, I didn't like AOT for real. I like parts of AOT. There's no excuse why to start barking. 10 count is... 10 count. 32 more minutes till we get into Reddit. Nah! No, I just wanted to catch up with chat. I just want to finish my train of thought. Yeah, my getting older is when I stopped watching shonen and started watching other genres. Yeah. But you know, I forgot. I forgot. Anyway, 33 minutes, 33.35 seconds. Nah, that's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. What if I just ended the stream? I made myself bigger because, Reddit. Cause Reddit. Okay. Now I watch B-Shonen! No way. That's kind of on my head. Kind of on my head, brother. You're on my head! Get off. Get the fuck off. Let's go here. Okay, so, like I said, I selected some to make sure that we wouldn't be subjected to descriptions of, crazy, primal intercourse. So, I only skimmed these, just to... I, like, honed in. I was like... I like, you know, I had it in my head, I was like, look for this word, this word, this word, this word! And then I scanned it, and I saw no mentions of peen... weenie... and other words. So that's the extent of my exposure here, okay? So I'm also not gonna be commenting or anything. I'm not logged in. This is just a random fucking account. It's not an account actually. I'm not logged in. So there you go. Hold on. Let me sip my fucking Pepsi to clear my throat. This. Okay. So, shall we begin? Shall we begin? Only imagine the things you'd seen in Ashliel Ailove subreddit. I mean, just start it, man. Just start it. Okay. She texted the guy she used to hook up with while I was asleep next to her. Says she did it in her sleep? In her sleep. Alright. How could you not click on this? How could you not? How could you not inquire further on this? I'm already seeing a problem just from looking at... We'll see, okay? Hey, Reddit. I, 23 male, could use some outside perspective on this. I've been seeing a 35 female. So that's... see, that's kind of... I feel like... Listen, they're both adults, and that's fine, but it does kind of... It does kind of make you think a little bit, doesn't it? Because that's not... Granny! What do you mean, Granny? What do you mean, Granny? She's 35! She's just like me. That's... I mean, they're both adults, they can do what they want, but it's just kinda... makes you think, doesn't it? And they've been seeing each other for 8 months. We're exclusive, have each other's keys, and spend most days together. We go to all her friends to hang out, and they know me, and she takes me almost everywhere. You're a dog, bro. Sorry. No. Yeah, no, she's puppy maxing you right now. She's a new yeah. You're the new puppy, dude. You're the new fucking puppy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but she's totally puppy maxing you right now. Also, 8 months and having each other keys. I don't know. That feels kind of fast to me. Hags. She's not even 40. She's 35. Oh my god. She's been stressed lately. Work. A new puppy. AKA this guy. And I've been doing my best to support her. Taking care of the dogs. Making sure she sleeps, etc. She's always had sleep issues since childhood, and I've seen them firsthand. He sounds like he's a good boyfriend. Maybe giving a bit too much. I don't know the situation. He's the least tag maxing zoomer. Oh, he's just a color. She needs to be fast? What? What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, now here's where things get complicated. There's a guy she hooked up with for a few months, right before she met me. They stayed friends. He still comes over late at night for drinks. I'll drink of something, that's for sure. Sometimes, though, she says he only comes if she invites him. Why does that make it better? Thanks for a private. Why does it make it better that he doesn't invite himself over? That doesn't mean that they're not fucking. Like, that doesn't mean... Oh, he's an introvert. We can't have sex. Yes! You can have sex with introverts! Oh my god. Sorry, I got passionate about that as an introvert. Oh, her eggs are drying up, so she needs to speed... Oh, okay. She needs to speed things along. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. God. Just adopt, man. Okay. But I see her every single night, I guess, and sleep there on her day off. And we drive... Typo. 2 typos in the same sentence! 3! Lowercase I. I wish I had the red pen, like a elementary school teacher. Sleep there on her day off, and we drive off together when she goes to work. Wow! Only days I don't see her at night. What? Wait a minute. Only days I don't see her at night would be me leaving her place an hour or so before he comes. And he only came over 3 to 4 times in 6 months, I'd say. And the last 4 months, only twice, and a space of 4 months in the middle. What? And he comes over 3 to 4 times in 6 months. Last 4 months, only twice. Ah, okay, I think I get it. Huh. Why did he leave? Did he ask her? Did she ask him to leave before? Like, she's adopting this boy. Yeah, this is the kid she's adopting. It's not a lot of times, but why would he need to leave for that? Huh? Especially because up here he says that her friends know him. She lured him into her van by promising to switch too. Yeah, too many would fall for that. Too many would fall. Okay, naturally, I've never been super comfortable with this. She told me he was one of the only people in her life she's ever had a strong spark with. I wasn't included in that list because I guess he meant online. What? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why aren't you on the list? What does meeting online have to... Huh? That's tough to hear. That's tough to hear from someone. And while she rarely wears makeup around me, I did notice one night she wore makeup when he was coming over, which is... Oh no. You're cooked! You're cooked! You're cooked! Okay. I recently saw a text she sent him while I was asleep in bed next to her that said, Dave, I got really drunk and wanted to say I miss you. Let's go back to August and January. It was the best. Uh-oh. For context, I met her in November. Uh-oh. Ah! No spark, aren't they dating? Well, I'm getting the impression that it's more of a puppy owner situation, but there you go. This boy is just a little doggy. Yeah, step away, little doggy. Make way for the real man, Dave. Dave is the real man here. I confront her the next morning. She said she hadn't been drinking at all and didn't even remember sending the message. Claimed she might have done it in her sleep. Doesn't she have sleep issues? Huh. From what I saw, she sent a like to her last message before this a day ago, so he won't even have been a new notification or message, and she would have had to scroll past other messages to get to him. Ah, she sought him out. She pointed out that she once bought a concert ticket in her sleep, thinking it was a dream. Is that true? I don't know. Why she's lying? I don't know. She swore she doesn't have feelings for him, and has no idea why she sent it. Also, she swore she didn't do anything with him. Since December? What? Oh. Well, they met in November. That doesn't mean they were dating in November. So he was fine. Poor guy was the distraction while Dave's gone. Dave! How could you do this to him? Dave! I wonder how old Dave is. I wonder... Is Dave in his 30s? Or is Dave, like, also in his 20s? I don't know. We hugged and cried a lot as I packed some of my things and told her I'm not okay with her continuing to hang out with him. It's probably for the best. She said she doesn't need to see him again if it makes me uncomfortable. That's good, I guess. That's good, I guess. But even now, I don't know what to make of it. I care about her deeply, and I don't want to throw everything away if this really was some bizarre sleep texting accident. But the timing, the content of the message, and her recent behavior are hard to ignore. I'm just stuck between wanting to believe her and not wanting to feel like a fool. How would you process this if you were in my shoes? Dave could be like 19 now. As you can cook back on Dave. Oh, sick Lunchables ad. So... I don't know. I think... I mean... I get that when you're in love... when you really... You know, when people are in love, they tend to ignore certain things for the sake of convenience and staying together. But... He's in the cuck chair. Unfortunately, our protagonist is in the cuck chair right now to Dave. And... I feel like if she had just admitted to it, that would have been good, but now, because she's not being honest, she's kind of stringing along our poor protagonist here, and saying that she did it in her sleep. Oh god. I exploded again. What happened? What the fuck happened? Huh? Anyway. Going back. What do you mean? The real protagonist of the story is Dave! I guess. Cause like, if they get along really well, then why aren't Dave and the woman dating? I didn't notice anything? Okay, good. It bleeped for a second. It had a moment for a second. I don't know. Honesty is good. You know, honesty is good, I would say. Not only does she not respect you, she thinks you're stupid. Uh-oh. Did her sleep. Come on, man. Take a hint, leave her. Oh no! They're all bullying him. Oh no! For this... What does that mean? For the streets? You're too young for this shit. Cocky as fuck. This is a chat GPT! Is it fake? It's the OP. I used chat GPT to make it short and blue. Okay. Or are there typos then? Huh. You used ChatGPT and there were still typos? That's rough. Pick a struggle. Oh my god. Literally pick a struggle. And also, she's fucking 12 years older than him. I feel like she should know better. And is probably just taking advantage of how young and stupid he is. You know? Oh my goodness! The dodo bird has come! Hi! Welcome in! Welcome in! Well, we've gone through our first story about a 35-year-old woman probably cheating on her 23-year-old boyfriend with a man named Dave. And trying to, not take responsibility. So, that was our first story of the day. Yeah, welcome in. How was stream? Did I freeze? Ah! Welcome in. How was stream? Did you do something fun? Was it hype moments in aura? Totally fake. That's the risk you take. That's the risk you take. That's the risk you take. I'm Dave. Hello, Dave. Oh, this was one for the... This is a short one. Just like put on the thumbnail. Final Fantasy 14 ad! They know. How hot was Dave? They didn't say. All they said about Dave is that he's like... He's kind of an introvert. He's a little more, you know, he's chill. Alright, girlfriend keeps putting Apple devices in my car. My girlfriend seems to always check her friends' locations and stuff, which apparently is an iPhone thing. I don't have it or any socials. You have Reddit. Eric's the best. You're lying. You have Reddit, Eric. Eric! Eric! What is the truth? What is the truth? Oh my god. I went insane, so stream was good, I think. Yay! Yippee! Yippee, yippee. I'm glad it was fun. But I've noticed she used to keep her car keys that have an air... Okay, I assume they mean air tag. Not an airbag in my car. She usually drives another one of my cars. I took them out as I suggested. We take her car to her parents, so it wasn't her driveway, and to leave the keys there. Ever since that, there's been her spare AirPods in the car. I'm assuming you could easily track AirPods on iPhones. I don't have anything to hide, so I'm not really worried. But wondering if it's a coincidence. Or something's up. You're cooked, man. You're cooked. You're cooked. Cause like, I don't know. It could be bait. It could be bait. But I'm also willing to believe that people who like really like another person are gonna be this dense. You know? Like, for starters, I guess the biggest problem here is why are you asking Reddit? First, I don't think you mentioned that he was talking to the girl. So, like, why are we not talking to the girl who's been leaving shit in your car, which you think is to track you? So, what would Reddit know? And you can Google if you can track. Like, you're like, Google, can you track AirPods on an iPhone? So, like, I don't know. The story is confusingly told. Yeah, I mean, I guess the gist of it is she keeps leaving AirTag, key, yeah, AirTag and AirPods. Yeah, so this guy is, I guess, an Android Chad. He's an Android Chad, a Samsung Chad, and is being subjected to bouts of stalking. See, that's not great. that's not great. I think if you're in that kind of situation, if you're the girlfriend and you're paranoid, just get like Life 360. Or maybe he's just paranoid. Because if he's just being paranoid and she's just forgetful, then he's kind of an asshole, you know? And he's like accusing her. Just take them to a friend's car and go for a drive. Just get where you went or turns up. Then yes, she's tracking you. Turns out she probably just loses things. Huh? Did she leave non-trackable things in your car? No, nothing else at all, ever. Not even a hair clip or anything. She makes sure to take everything out and put it in a spot inside. Huh? Yeah, that's kind of... that's not... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. No. That's a no. That's a no. You shouldn't have to put up with that. I don't know. I guess she's just paranoid. But like, paranoid about what? Like, what if you just want to go to Taco Bell at 1 a.m.? You know? And then she freaks out. She's like, where are you going at 1 a.m.? And it's like, I don't know. I just need a crunch wrap. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I feel like that's a pretty self-explanatory thing. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I put this on here. I forgot about this. Okay. Told the girl I'm seeing she needs to stop involving her parents in our relationship, and she didn't take it well. I, male 28, have been seeing female 27 for about 6 months. And apart from 6 months, that's not that long. And apart from a few things, it's been all around a good relationship. The thing, though, is she tells her parents everything about our relationship. Uh-oh. Like real little detail. When we get into fights, she tells them, and they always give her pointers. And this involves when she's at fault. They'll find a way to share the blame, and somehow she has ammo, even when she's at fault. Huh? Huh. Okay, for example, she lost her job earlier in the summer, but thankfully I'm financially good right now, so I decided to cover everything this summer, including trips, going out, eating out, etc. One time at her place, I asked her for a bowl of cereal. And she said she didn't want me to get into the habit of eating her food. This has to be bait. This has to be bait. Oh my god. She also would ask me to accompany her to the grocery store. Then after I pick out a few things, she'll guilt me into paying for the whole cart. When I called her out on it, she talked to her mom, and somehow it was both our faults. There's been similar incidents as well. Wow. I feel like this has to be bait. Because, like, the cereal thing is too absurd. The cereal thing is too absurd. That's crazy. Well, I talked to her about this yesterday, and she started crying and said she has anxiety and always feels the need to vent to her mom. I feel bad, but I don't want to feel like I'm dating her parents as well. It's just weird. Like everything that happened, good or bad, gets to her parents. I don't like it. But now I feel bad because she said she loves telling her mom everything because of her anxiety, and I feel like the asshole for asking that out of her. Any comments about it? Welcome, thank you. Well, I mean, assuming that this is real. I mean, telling the parents is kind of the least of your issues. It's kind of the least of her issues because she's not even gonna share her Fruit Loops. How can you? I guess I could see it from her perspective of like, you know, she's poor. She lost her job. She's poor. She doesn't want to like, you know, lose stuff that she could have when she doesn't have money. But I don't know. It's not like the other guy's doing everything for free. Like he's just begging for her. So like, what's the? I don't know. I still think it's bait, but we'll see. She can vent to her significant other, yeah. that would be good. That would be good. Can't share Fruit Loops, can't share. True. Can't share Fruit Loops, can't share emotions. They're cooked. They're cooked. You're not wrong for wanting boundaries, long dash. Being in a relationship with someone doesn't mean also dating their mom's opinions. It's fair she needs support, but it's also fair you don't want every disagreement turned into a family group project. You're only 6 months in, that's the honeymoon period. Think about it. And yeah, there's the cereal thing about how she's eating. I'm not over the cereal part. You're cooked, man. Ain't no way, Lamau. Footing the bill for everything, including groceries, and your ass can't have a bowl of Frosted Flakes! And you're still there. No! She's got you by the balls, man! No woman that actually likes you would act like this, plus the parents. There's not a damn thing about your 6 months together that can justify you putting up with any of this. Pack it up and find a normal person, please, for your own sake. Oh no! What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. So true. Yeah, and it's only been 6 months. It's been 6 fucking months. And like, there's enough bad. You guys are fighting enough for this to be a concern. Like, 6 months is not really that much time in the grand scheme of things. It's really not. Like, no. I would 100% say that's still like, you know, like that. Are you fighting like every month? Like a once a month, like huge blowout fight? That's crazy. 6 months. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Assuming that this isn't bait, this guy's cooked. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one. I think I remember this one. Okay. Dating an overly cautious nice guy who won't make a move. Ooh. Alright. I, female 26, have been dating a man, male 28, for over a month. That's not very long. We have gone out every weekend. Dates lasting 4 to 8 hours. 5 dates total. Wait, no. In a month, that's fine, I guess. They're working adults. That's fine. 5 dates. Okay, sure. All of which he initiated and planned. He's very kind and polite to me, asks thoughtful questions, and communicates with me consistently on the days we don't see each other. He is athletic, cross-country and bodybuilding, highly educated, great career, and is a very kind and thoughtful man. However, he is incredibly cautious with everything he says, does, and how he presents himself. He has anxiety. Oh no! He has anxiety. I mean... This is the me thing, but I feel like if there's someone like that, where it seems like they have a lot of stuff figured out, then that's probably based from a lot of anxiety. A lot of fear of like, oh, if I don't do this, then I'll fucking die. I don't know. Hold on, I need more Pepsi. I don't know about that. Just a thought. He doesn't flirt with me, touch me, or make any interaction that is vaguely romantic, beyond the gentlemanly things like opening the car door, taking me out, guiding me, etc. Like if you're posting on Reddit less than a month in, just forget the relationship. Maybe she just needs to communicate that she wants to smash. Like if he has anxiety, then he definitely be cautious. Yeah. Again, it's just like, why are we here? Why are we here? Oh my god. I really want to like him, but without any sort of sexual tension. It's hard to think of him as a romantic partner. Example. When he took me to the gym, he was correcting my form. He apologized briefly for touching me. I feel like he is allergic to my touch. Oh. I am a naturally flirty person, and I've done my best to give green flags. What if he has, like, autism? Like, deadass. What if he has autism? Like, are we not thinking about that? If he has autism, then maybe the green flags are not gonna do the job. Like, you could just have autism and wants you to, like, talk, you know? Like, this poor woman just wants to get railed. Just talk, girl, yeah. Green flags, I don't know. I asked him to pick me up from my house, thinking that it'd be a good way for him to naturally be more physical. Nope. Like, just picking you up, like, driving? I don't get that. I've also told him physical touch is a major love language, and I'm very complimentary of his masculinity, strength, figure! She's glazing him. She's glazing him. Honestly, definitely could be on the spectrum. Yeah! Gave green flags, but bet she never told him once what she wanted. Yeah! You need to post a sign, a billboard, and a poster, girl. Yeah! Speak up! Okay, my flirting consists of mostly teasing and playful banter, which he vaguely reciprocates, but does not initiate. Huh. Maybe that's not his style, I don't know. I usually initiate greetings, hugs, and last time to see if he would, I waited for him to, and he did not. I think this guy's on the spectrum. I think that's what's happening here. I think your boyfriend's on the spectrum and this isn't gonna work. If you're not gonna... Oh no. I wouldn't mind initiating contact, but I need more clear signs that he is comfortable with it. I mean, he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be. How else is he supposed to get you from your house? This guy just thinks she's his friend. No, but he's gentlemanly and, like, you know, opens the car door and shit. Green flags are not clear. No! With how much attention and energy he gives me, I'm sure he's interested, right? Do I need to explicitly tell him that more physical touch would be appreciated? Give him more patience? I mean, you kind of answered your question. I guess both. Like, that would be good to do both. There you go, you figured it out! Good job! You fixed your problem! Oh, an edit. An edit. I spoke to him tonight, and thankfully, I did not follow the advice of making a move or directly asking for physical contact. What? What? I instead started conversation by asking him if he was physically interested in me. Okay. As it turns out, his issue is that he is still emotionally hung up on his ex. No! No, he thought that I was such a great woman that he could just string me along until he forgot about her. Oh my god. I do feel stupid for not noticing sooner. I've never experienced this and it really sucks. I did end things immediately as my expectations are full commitment. It's over. It's over. She never got it. Oh no. Oh no. Abe Shinzo is crying in his grave right now. No! Can't believe this. She was saying I can't believe it. I can't believe it, he just didn't care. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I just thought he had autism. What the heck? This is real. I don't know. Oh my god. Can you hear doing more? Well, this might be pre-edit. Oh, it's right there. I was just throwing it out there, OP. But he may be autistic. Okay, yeah, there you go. You bring around the bush. You tell him explicitly. Yeah, just being cautious. Gentlemen, respectful boundaries. No. Wait, I was told this type of guy is every woman's dream. Alright, man. I wouldn't say that. I feel like that's not how you treat a rebound. Yeah, because, well, I guess... Like, what if... We assume that he is just on the spectrum, right? What if he just phrased it wrong? Like, what if he just phrased it... What if he just phrased it in a way that made her upset? You know? But I mean, it's kind of hard to hear that either way. They're like, I don't want to do the do because I'm still thinking about my ex. It's not... It's not quite easy to hear that. But, I don't know. I don't know. I'm Pepsi Maxing. Emily sounds like Reddit. Also, hi, I just found your channel. You got some interesting qualities, digging this cute and pink style. Thank you! Thank you. Elf pink. And welcome in! Welcome in. This is our third one, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still willing to believe that this guy is just autistic and doesn't know how to... Like, I don't think she's really being accepting of him, and he shouldn't have said that to her. So you would think if she was the rebound, he would just want to do the do. Guess he's just diff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's problem is. But I don't know what both of their problems are, because this lady is also kind of not... I feel like they wouldn't have been a good match anyway, because she wants to use, like, non-verbal communication, and this guy seems to really want verbal communication. So, that's, I guess it's good that it's over. They can move on, I guess. Jesus. If he's autistic and yet still hasn't gotten a hold of himself at this point, there's just really no excuse. I mean, yes and no, because like he's being nice to her. That's the thing. He's being nice to her, and that's what I was thinking. Is like he just doesn't understand the social cues, right? He doesn't understand the nonverbal like cues that she's giving. But then if he said that he's emotionally hung up on his ex, like point blank, as a reason to not want to sleep with her, that's a little much. That's a little much. But I don't know, people make mistakes. But that's really rough. He's only 1 month, yeah. 1 month. That's rough. I do kind of want to hear what like the other side is on some of these. This is our 4th actually. Oh my god, like 8 months. Women think all men are psychic and expect them to read terrible. Yeah, all women think all men are psychic. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah. Cut me off midway through my sentence to leave the date abruptly. This one was a good title, so I was like, okay, that's bound to be good. I had an experience this evening which made me really question myself. I've taken 6 months off dating, 26 female, because I was finding it too crushing and wanted to heal. I decided to give it another go and we're on a first date tonight. Okay. Things seemed to be going well, and the conversation was flowing. We'd only been there an hour and a half, so we were still warming up a bit, of course. An hour and a half. I mean, I guess, but like... I don't know. I feel like after an hour and a half, you might be a little bit more into it than that, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're both just awkward. Who knows? But it felt so early on, I wasn't really thinking, is this person worth another date? I was just getting to know him and was enjoying it so far. He asked me a question about work, and as I was responding, about midway through my sentence, he cut me off and said, I'm going to head. He cut me off and said, I'm going to head. True. Okay, he's going to head. I thought I must have misheard him because of how abrupt and out of nowhere it was. It seemed. So I said, sorry, I didn't catch that. And he said, gonna head home and chill with my housemate. Oh no! He got up, hugged me, and said, nice to meet you. Then left. He did not care. Well, my first thought here is, I think he just had diarrhea. I think this guy might have just had diarrhea. And he needed to leave. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? What if he just needed to shit really bad? And he didn't want to shit in public. So he was like, gotta go, like... That's my first thought. What the fuck? Did she go on a date with Commander Shepard? I have to go. want to say that that's a Chad move, but it's also really mean. Silence, female. I must head home and chill with my housemate. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not... That's mean. Oh my god. Okay. I feel really crushed, and because I really liked him. I literally didn't know him yet. But because to do that, he must have been so desperate to get out of there. Exactly, he had to shit. He was prairie dogging, which is very confusing and contradictory to how I thought I was going. I'm just baffled that I managed to read the room so badly, as I'm normally a very emotionally intelligent and aware person. I can't think of anything I did that was so bad that would warrant him being so keen to leave so abruptly. I'm an attractive girl, and I look like all my pictures. I asked him lots of questions. I didn't say anything weird/intense. I feel really hurt. Like there's something off-putting about me, but I have no idea what it could be. Oh god. Oh god. That's... Like literally, I think he was just prairie dogging. I don't think... I think she's blaming herself a lot for this. She's really taking this hard, but I don't know. I think he just did his shit. Still though, he's an adult at this point. Not to mention the fact that it seems like his parents didn't teach him either. I get it, I'm autistic, it's hard. We should know better by now. Yeah, but he could have just been embarrassed. He could have just been embarrassed and he didn't want to say. I don't know. There's not like an edit that he texted her after, and it was this evening. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna like text her later and be like, haha, great date. See you later. What was his order? Good question. Good question. Were they at a Taco Bell? Thoughts? Just an intro. So I say this, but it's most likely not going to be the last bad or hurtful dating experience for basically everyone. Dating can be summed up as, it really sucks until the date doesn't. And that's the day you finally go on the last first date you'll ever go on, because you'll be on a date with the one. It will happen, you just gotta weather the storm in the meantime and don't give up. I guess that's good advice, but again, I still like... I don't know, I'm still thinking like... I'm still thinking that like, this was not because of her. Dating sucks, proud of you for getting back out there. As to why he ran, who the fuck knows? Maybe the apples finally kicked in. Maybe he has ADHD. It's weird and dumb. Exactly! In my mind, anyone in a situation like this just got the runs because whenever having that kind of attitude in life has been really helpful for me, because, you know, people speed by me when I drive a lot, and and for me, I always just go, wow, that person must have diarrhea. And that helps me keep my peace. Isn't someone's being really rude on the road? They just have diarrhea. Everybody gets that. No one is asking it, but what did he ask and what did he say? You just assume he's an asshole/rude, but without more context, everyone is just assuming maybe he said something so wildly out of pocket and incompatible, he realized there's absolutely no point in carrying on. I asked you to elaborate on the part of my job. I even prefaced my response by saying, are you sure you want to hear? I don't want to bore you. He said, no, I really want to hear. So I was explaining what innovation meant in the context of the work I do. Honestly, I don't think I was even speaking for very long, maybe 30 seconds, and he cut me off. Damn. Maybe she's just boring. Maybe he had to poop. There you go. There you go. There you go. Sounds like he's on the spectrum. Ah! That's just such a rude and awkward way to end things. Even when I don't like a guy and I want to leave, I never rudely exit so abruptly like that. If you vet more with video calls for a vibe check before meeting in person, you can reduce the chances of these awkward dates happening. You got this. Oh! Interesting. My guess is he was married and spotted someone he knew. I didn't think about that either. I didn't think about that. What if he was cheating? What if he was cheating and he was like, uh-oh, can't be seen here. Either way, no matter what his reason was, I feel like he should have, you know, been a little more apologetic. Let's say that my shit theory is correct, yeah? Like, my shit theory is correct, but even then, he should be like, I'm so sorry, I gotta go. this has been lovely, I'll see you later, you know, something like that. But instead he just said, I gotta go and chill with my housemate, bye. That's... feeling this hard in this way, this guy has more problems than just development. Yeah, I mean, assuming if this guy is also around his 20s, I mean, the 20s are fucking babies, to be honest. I mean, maybe they're, I don't know. I haven't been through all of the 20s yet, but I assume, you know, like, I don't know. He absolutely hates corpo speak, and innovation was too far. Yeah, you gave him the ick. You gave him the ick with corpo speak. It wasn't like someone working in like AI or something, and he just read, yeah, what if she's like an AI bro? Yeah, what if she's an AI bro? And he was like, nope. Goodbye. And people that didn't really hit their stride until 30s. Yeah, everyone does their own pace. Maybe he was an undercover spy and the mark looked funny. Yeah, I think this guy might literally be like, maybe this girl is just an NPC and this guy is like the protagonist of the game. This is a report of an NPC. Like a honey pop girl. It's like, yeah, like the guy, like he just showed up and talked to me in the mall, and then he just fucking left, and then hang out with another girl. What do I mean anything to him? It's like, no, you're just an NPC in honey pop. Then in my 20s, I'm still an idiot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. I feel bad for her, but you know. Oh, okay. This one was just based on the title. I was like, You accidentally clicked the end conversation dialogue. Yeah, you fucking misclicked. Okay, guy, 27 male, paid off my 21 fee. Okay, whatever. Okay. All right. Rent for a year. $15,000, and we have only been on 2 dates. I hope this is bait. I hope this is bait. Okay, I got my first big girl job 2 months ago as a chemical engineer, whatever the fuck that means. I live in the Houston area. My rent after utilities, that's a big city, yeah, that's expensive to live in a big city. My rent after utilities, water, internet, garbage is about $1,500 a month. I make very close to $100K a year on the second date. Okay, there needed to be a period there. That was a run-on sentence. Some people do more for less, yeah. On the second date, which was last weekend, I was telling him how I get 2 months free, but the remaining 10 months is when I start paying. That's a good deal. I received an email last night from the front office saying, thank you for a year upfront payment. I thought it was a mistake. So this morning I went to tell them that I didn't give them 15K, but they showed me the transaction and I saw his name. Uh-oh. I texted him about why he did that, and he said he wanted to surprise me and sent this super long text about how I am an angel and deserve... Uh-oh. I am super creeped out, as I barely know this man, and I can afford my own rent. He is a Kurna? What the fuck is that? What's CRNA? Registered nurse? I don't know. They make good money, probably 200K or something. But like me, he is also out of school. Well, he's been graduated for 1 to 2 years now, so I imagine he doesn't have 15K just lying around to get to a stranger. He's been blowing up my phone with texts just saying how he cares. I appreciate the gesture, but I find this super weird. At first glance, he needs to obtain a sugar daddy. Milk him. Yes! But then what if he, like, starts turning it against you and is like, you owe me 15K? That's not fun. I mean, you wouldn't have any legal claim to it. She didn't ask him to do that. He just did it. So I feel like he just... But that's, like, emotionally stressful. You know? You know, this is... That's really scary. That's actually really scary. Because, like, it's the fact that he's, like, love bombing her that's... blowing up the phone, like, I don't know. It feels like he's trying to wail on you. It feels like he's trying to wail on her. And that's a little... He's trying to, like, skip the... He's trying to skip the 50-50 that you'll put out. So he's going straight to guaranteed. Oh my god. Never mind, can only look. Internet sugar daddies. It's too much of a red flag, IRL, yeah. The real question is, why did she tell him where she lived so early on? I mean, she was talking about, her living situation. So I feel like that could come up. Maybe. I feel like that might come up. They're like, oh, where you live? And you're like, oh, that you know that place on that other side of town? I don't know. This can't be real. How'd you even go about paying someone else's rent? I feel like in some places you could, mainly because I don't think they give that much of a shit. And what if it's like, what if you're like living there and like, you know, say like your parents are paying the rent for you? Then like, you know, that's something, you know? Or like, I don't know, roommates or whatever the fuck, you know, like... So... I don't know! I don't actually know about that, but it could be fair, I don't know. Could be restraining order. Assuming that is real, that's... That's really rough. Yeah, landlord just wants the money. Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't be too... discerning on that. Yeah, and like, what if it's like, I don't know, maybe the person working was like, oh, that's just like the husband or something, you know, like, I don't know. He doesn't sound very well. If I were you, I'd explain the situation, have them send the money back, pay the rent on your own, wish him the best, and block him everywhere. Yeah, control. It's a control thing. He's trying to bribe you. No, no, no. No, no, no. Which is insane. How do you figure out how to pay? That's a good question. He has her phone number. You can find a lot about somebody with her phone number. Ooh. Oh my god. Bullshit. Okay, so... Oh, here she is. Okay, so I was wondering this. My birthday is coming up, and he posed it as a gift to property management. What? They're really young... Oh, like a gift to her. They explained it was a gift to her, okay. They're really young people up front, so they thought it'd be cute since he showed proof that we know each other. He had to pay it in 2 installments for them to accept because the most is 6 months. So property management has some blame to share. What the fuck? Well, I don't know, fake. I don't know. Well, considering all your post history, asking about the difficulty of pregnancy this week. Oh. Oh, okay, I thought they were making fun of her, like she was a fake poster. No, she was just talking about wanting to get pregnant. Okay. Oh, no. Y'all out here getting men paying off your entire year's worth of rent. What the hell am I doing wrong? Yeah, no, that's... That's not good. That's not good. Oh, this one! I thought this one was funny. Somebody took it. I thought this one was funny. Okay, so... Here's some wisdom from, Fuck. From Glamorous Playboy. About to spit some straight facts on us. Good and sincere intentions is 85% of success in dating. Okay. We should never forget the power, relevance, and importance of having a good and sincere intention in the art of seduction. Whether you are just flirting with her, you are in the middle of the game, or you are just planning to seduce her, it is crucial to have good intentions. Here is why having good and sincere intention is crucial and is a power tool in seduction. Human beings instinctively feel people whose intentions aren't good, selfish, exploitative, manipulating intentions. It can be explained in two ways. One, your aura. Energetic balloon around your body. People just feel it. They just feel it. When your thoughts and intentions are bad, they spoil your aura. On a subconscious level, people feel it. Micro expressions. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish and bust fraudsters, scammers, manipulators, but on a subconscious level, we always feel them. Micro expressions aren't controlled by your conscious mind. Subconsciously, we see micro expressions and feel that something is wrong, even though it hasn't reached our conscious mind. That's why the first thing you must do before approaching any women, fix your intentions. Convince yourself. Sorry, I got a little bit ahead just now. Convince yourself that you are approaching her, seducing her, and playing the game to make her happy. Convince yourself that you're doing this to make her happy. You are sharing your kindness, generosity, and joy with her. These things will make her happy as a woman and as a human being. Those two separate things. Those two completely incompatible things. I just thought this was funny. I read like the first part and I saw that he kept calling it the art of seduction, and I was like, yeah, I think this needs to be the one. The art of seduction. What? And there's the aura. Explaining what an aura is in scientific terms. Sociopath discovers empathy. Yes, when you are approaching a woman, you are probably thinking, you know, you want the worst for her, right? But you can't do that because she'll notice your aura, so you have to lie to yourself. You have to lie to yourself and say, I'm doing it for her. Maybe. I'm doing it for her! Otherwise she'll sense your aura. Except people aren't as good at picking up on these things as they think they are. This isn't true, but subconsciously they feel it. Do they? Women pick up on everything. Men are bad at picking up on anything. Women believe everything they pick up. Men actually have to test. Wait, so he's saying that women believe everything and men don't. It's the secret woman gene that makes you gullible. It's kinda... Some people who are trying to date people, they just don't think of them as like people. You know? It's a great example of that. And it can be women towards men as well, yeah. Anyway, that was that. Got an aura min instead of aura max. Yeah, you don't want her to feel your aura, you know? Okay. Alright. I'm a decent looking guy, but I honestly have no idea how to talk to girls, and it's kind of messing with me. Okay. There's NPCs. They think of others as NPCs to be acted upon. Yeah. So to be clear, this works on women and human beings. Yes. It works on women as well as human beings. This is the guy who got up and left. Real. He sensed a foul aura coming from her. We didn't think about that. That the reason why the guy left was because of her micro expressions and aura. Fuck, I feel stupid. I should have thought about that. It was all in the fucking micro expressions. Okay, so yeah, I have been told I'm good looking. Okay, man. Friends mention it, even random people here and there have said something. And sometimes I catch girls looking at me, like they might actually be into me. But once it comes to actually talking, I freeze! Okay, I do not have any clever lines, I'm not smooth or naturally charming. I get stuck in my head way too fast! Oh no! I start overthinking everything before I even open my mouth. Most of the time, I just end up saying nothing and walking away from them all. She's an NPC anyway, it doesn't matter. Exactly. Mythical creature that is women. They say women walk among us. Because of that, I stay home a lot. Oh, I play games, scroll through my phone, play on Grizzly's Quest. What the fuck is Grizzly's Quest? This is why you can't talk to women, because you're playing some fucking game called Grizzly's Quest. Get on League! Women love League! Oh my god. That's what he's missing! He needs to drop Grizzly's Quest right now. He needs to get on League of Legends right now! And just talk myself out of going to events or places where I might actually meet people. This does sound really bad though. This sounds really unfortunate for him. I do not want to be like this. I want to be able to just talk to someone without all the pressure in my head. I've tried googling stuff like how to start conversations or what to say to girls and all that. Most of it feels fake or way too scripted. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I do not want pickup lines. I just want to be able to have a normal conversation. I feel like I'm not totally failing at it. Oh. X. Okay, man. Okay, man. Whatever you fucking say, man. It's true! It's true! What frustrates me is how people assume I'm confident because of how I look. They think I have it all figured out, when inside I'm just as stuck. Keep avoiding situations because I am tired of feeling awkward and stuck in my own head the whole time. Aw. Isn't Valorant the game you're supposed to play if you want to pick up e-girls? Yeah, I mean, Valorant has, voice chat, yeah? So... This post is an ad for Grizzly's Quest. What the fuck is Grizzly's Quest? Genuinely, what the fuck is Grizzly's Quest? Need to eat some weak e-girls. Exactly. Okay. So I figured I'd ask here. If you have been through this, or know what it is like, how do you get better talking to girls? Any tips that helped you out of your head a bit? And feel more normal in social situations, even small stuff would help. I'm not expecting a miracle fix. I'm just tired of feeling like I'm missing out on real connections, because I cannot get past that first awkward step. Wow. Humble brag. In a way, yeah. In a way. Cause I don't know why him being hot is relevant. Genuinely. Genuinely. But, I don't know, was he just like paranoid? Was he paranoid people are gonna be like, just looks max, bro? Just fucking looks max. Work on your, start mewing, bro. And then you'll fucking, then you'll be able to talk to any woman because your jawline is sharper. Maybe he was afraid of that. He wanted to tell them, I've already mewed. I'm already looks maxing. He just wants them to know. He wants them to know. Grizzly's Quest is an online casino. Okay, cool. Okay, like a fucking steak. Oh no. Alright, man. Hagmax like that first guy. True! Yeah, we don't know how old this guy is. We don't know how old this guy is. He could be any age. But when I was a little baby Cupid in Cupid Middle School, I was so shy. I couldn't talk to anyone at all. I couldn't talk to teachers. I couldn't talk to classmates. Whenever someone talked to me, I just didn't know what to say. And I would typically just kind of freeze up. And I really struggled with it. I don't know. It was hard. But then, I got one friend. I got a single friend. Can you believe it? because it was vaguely known that I had an interest in Japanese animes. Yes, this was vaguely known about me. And there was this girl and she was always trying to talk to me and be nice. And then it was like right before spring break, and she was like, Ashley, don't worry, I'll send you a pirated copy of I'll send you a pirated copy of the fairy tale movie. You know, watch over break. And I was like, sick! I was like, sick! Okay, so I gave her my email, and then we just started emailing like back and forth. And it was really easy for me because it was writing. It was writing. And not over, because you know, in person it's a lot scarier. But over text you can like think about what you want to say and it's not as scary. So I made my first friend over text. And then when I saw her in person at the end of the break, it was like a 2-week break, it was kind of crazy. When I saw her, you know, I had a bit more balls. I had a bit more balls because it felt like I had come to know her pretty well, because we were emailing a lot back and forth. And then I made one friend! And then having one friend gave me the confidence to talk to other people while she was there. Only when she was there, though. I still couldn't talk to people on my own. But I kind of leached off of her, and then that kind of, I don't know what it was, it kind of helped me get out of my shell a little bit more. But don't you email instead of like Skype? No! No! It's like 2013, 2014. That ass. Oh my god. Whoa, one friend! Yeah, so maybe this guy needs to start getting online friends. Just a thought. Just a thought. Like literally he needs an e-girlfriend. And then it comes down to one crucial thing. It comes down to one crucial hack. Okay, man, write this down. This is actually personal experience. I once took a medication, and it it gave me GERD. The medication gave me like horrific GERD, which is like acid reflux, like an acid reflux thing, like really bad acid reflux. And this is the meta. This is the meta because you know, people like Corpse Husband or whoever the fuck also sounds just like Corpse Husband. You know, they claim, I shouldn't say claim, that sounds like I'm accusing them. They say that they sound that way because of GERD, because they have really bad acid reflux, and it fucks with their like vocal cords, and it makes their voice like deeper and raspier. So you need to get on a medication that causes you to get really bad acid reflux, and then you need to get a voice like that, and then and then you can get like, you don't even have to show them what you look like, or just use like a voice changer. Honestly, maybe you don't need to get like GERD. Maybe you can just use a voice changer, and then you'll just have a bunch of e-girls lining up because you sound just like Corpse Husband. Yeah! Yeah! That's my acid reflux is torture. Oh my god, it was awful. And I didn't realize what was going on at first. I didn't realize what was going on. I was like, God, I'm in so much fucking pain. Like, it hurt. Like, really bad. It was really fucking bad. It felt like there was just like a fire in my throat. It was bad. But then I stopped taking it and now I'm chill. I still get sometimes when I'm chill. So, There you go. Gerd, G-E-R-D, G-E-R-D. It's a VR chat girlfriend, male. Maybe though, because if he can like convince himself that he's talking to like a girl in real life, there you go. He can practice with a homie. As you can see, wants a black coffee now. So smoking 6 packs a day. 6 packs a day could also do it. To get that nice corpse husbandy rasp. No! No! Love yourself. This is the real answer. You should love yourself. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, they're giving like... Call the convo was starting it. I thought I was bad at dating and flirting. Guess what? So is everyone. Some people just appear better at it because they've had more practice. Oh, these answers are too long, man. If you like living with regret, then you're gonna miss out on a lot of fun times. What's the big deal? Oh shit, a pretty girl. So she makes you feel stupid. Big deal. You probably are anyways. Better than looking up at the ceiling wondering, shit, now that's stupid. This guy. This guy. She makes you feel stupid. Big deal. You probably are anyway. Oh no. Make a conversation with girls when they're around. I'd like to put you through if you don't mind. What? What? What do they mean by that? I'd like to put you through if you don't mind? Like, to a girl? Is this guy gonna hook him up with a girl? I don't get it. GIRL does stand for guy in real life after all. True! Girls love a Weezer. It's true! It's true. That's what they say when... That's what they mean when they're talking about how they like vocal men. They're talking about wheezing. Put him through to a girl he knows. Oh my god. We don't even know what this guy looks like or anything about him other than the fact that he has social anxiety. But he just said, I'm hot on the internet, and everyone's like, yep. Line him up. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this one was kind of funny. Not funny, but... it's not funny! It's sad, but it's remarkable. Remarkable is the word, right? Okay. I got 36 rejections in a row. I thought it was an example pickup line. Oh, maybe. It's clearly hot. He said he was hot. Would a hot person lie? I am a 23-year-old man, and in the past 2 years I've been rejected 36 times. My first question is... He's counting. He's counting across 2 years. And that's like... I don't know. Not quite... Yeah, that's more than once a month. It's like... That's more than once a month for rejection. And he's counting. And that's not... great. That's not a good start. That's not a good start that you should be counting. Or keeping track. That's ominous. I thought it said something very different than rejections when I first read that. What? What else was saying? What the fuck? I can't even think of what that would say. Hot people would never lie. Just ask Ash. Is that a burn? Because I lie? Each one is burned into his memory. 1.5 rejections a month. Yeah, isn't that exactly 1.5? Is he just like exaggerating? Or like guessing that it was 1.5? I don't know. Once a rejection for every day. Well over a rejection for every day in the month. Oh my god. This guy. Okay, so I've been rejected 36 times. I'm a virgin and never tried dating. I was busy studying at school or getting a CS degree. Okay. I started approaching girls 2 years ago because of my friends. They were already on their 5th relationship and I hadn't even tried once. I approached 2 girls on the street. Oh no. I mean, at least it was 2 girls. Well, are these 2 separate girls? Or are these 2 girls together? Uh-oh. I like to imagine that he like went out to like Applebee's with his friends, and then he got out of Applebee's and he was walking home and he was like, time to make a change, and then he immediately started hitting on women. For the first time in his life. Maybe don't do it on the street. How does he even go through people that fast? I guess he's just asking people on the street. Because I will admit, if you were asking random fucking people, then like, that'll get you rejected a lot faster than if you're asking like friends or acquaintances that you've met. Or even just people who you've matched with on a dating app, you know? Okay. I approached 2 girls on the street, got rejected, and cried. Oh no. And cried on my way back to my apartment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, man. At home, I thought about the things I lacked. First of all, I was fat. My height is exactly 5'9", and I weighed 230 pounds. Am I crazy, or is that not actually... I guess. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares, honestly? Who the fuck cares? Although, I feel like that's maybe the easiest conclusion to come to. Because, you know, you approach these girls because you thought that they were pretty. So you don't know anything about them, they don't know anything about you. So I guess the conclusion is, yeah, they don't like the way that I look. But... I don't know, man, it's also kind of like... I don't know. Kind of a band-aid to target that kind of stuff, you know? The real issue... I would say the issue isn't that he's overweight. The issue is that... The issue is that he approached 2 girls on the street and asked them out. That's the problem, not that you're fat. That's 80 or 90 pounds overweight? That's crazy. Cause like he's a dude, right? No, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I set a goal for myself. I wouldn't approach girls until I lost weight. Dude, this fucking guy. This fucking guy, dude. No! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Okay. I wouldn't approach girls until I lost weight. That's a dangerous way to think, but okay, okay. So I started dieting and going to the gym. In 1.5 years... Oh, there's a time skip. Okay, there's a time skip. It's been 1.5 years. I lost 70 pounds! Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive! That's pretty cool. And now my weight is 160 pounds. I also gained some muscle mass, okay? Good. That's good for you! Oh god. Was it during the day or at night? I guess he doesn't say, but... I don't know. The weight thing is just an extra debuff to an already losing situation. Honestly, in my opinion, more than height and weight, the way that you're like dressed and present yourself, like confidence matters like 10 times more, in my opinion. In my opinion. And also not approaching women on the street. That's a good first step. Okay. I started approaching girls again, but I kept getting rejected. At first, approaching. Is he still doing it? I think he's still walking up to women. Oh no. Oh no, dude. At first, after a few rejections, I couldn't continue because it hit me really hard. See, you spent 1.5 years looks maxing, but you'd never... Now you're you're skinnier, great, but you still don't know how to talk to girls. Oh no. Oh no, dude. I mean, props to get away last plan, but still. Yeah, I mean, that's hard. That's hard. I'm gonna dress. He needs. Yeah, he obviously needs to buy some stuff from Redbubble. For sure, for sure, for sure. I think fashion can really help a lot. Can help a lot. Because I feel like men's fashion as well is also tragically misunderstood. You know? From Rizless overweight to just Rizless. Yeah, like... like, I'm glad you met your goals, but... Anyway, here's how my approaches went. For the first 10! The first 10 or so, I was confident enough to say, "You look cute. What's your name?" Two of them looked at me with disgust. I looked away and said, "I don't want to talk to you right now," or "I'm busy." He specced entirely into aesthetics, but didn't want to stop to consider that he might be autistic. This fucking guy. This fucking guy! I'm sorry, but "you're cute, what's your name?" is a really bad thing to say to random women on the street. And I think, here's why I think that is. Because you're immediately making your intentions, "I want to have sex with you eventually." And I don't think that really makes her feel like she wants to talk to you. So maybe you shouldn't say that she looks cute. Like, I feel like it'd be better if you, like, went up to a girl who had, like, some semblance of a similar interest. Or, like, something you have to comment on. Like, that's at least slightly better. Like, maybe she has, like, I don't know, a Redbubble shirt. She has a Redbubble shirt, and it has, like, a Triforce on it. You're like, "I fucking love Legend of Zelda! That's way better!" And then she's more likely to talk to you, because she's like, "Oh, you just want to talk about Zelda?" She's like, "Oh, you want to have sex with me?" It's a little different. It's a little different. Or, like, you know, is this, like, on the street? If it's, like, in a location, that's better. Like, even if you're in the fucking Hot Topic... If you're in the Hot Topic picking up women, first you gotta check to make sure that they're not high schoolers, but once you're sure that they're not high schoolers, you can be like, "Oh, I love that series of that thing you just picked up. So cool. Anyway, hi. But, like... yeah, that's just really... And also, if they are busy or don't want to talk, like, yeah, man, why would they? You know? Oh god, like, no matter how hot you are, if you lead with the thing of, like, "Yup, you're attractive to me," that's kind of like, "Oh, okay." Sounds like he's never held a conversation ever. So you start a conversation, period, let alone something you're trying to date. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, for the last 26... For the last 26 approaches, I just said hi. They either looked down and walked away, or politely said they weren't interested. And it's the same issue. It's the same issue, but a little bit more awkward. They don't have any reason to want to talk to you. You gotta hook them. I'm just imagining this guy standing out on a busy street saying hello to any woman that walks by, being absolutely flabbergasted as to why he's still single. Lead with, "Do you like trains?" Exactly. Because maybe she does. Maybe she does like trains. Now I feel anxiety when I see a girl I want to approach. I can't even say hi because my anxiety makes me feel not confident enough to take action. I don't want my emotions to get hurt, and my anxiety holds me back. But I still want a girlfriend, just to experience it. Huh. Just to experience it. I mean, that's fine. I think that's a fine reason. I don't think, you know, like... I don't think you necessarily need like a higher motivation to get a girlfriend. You know, like sometimes you just want companionship, but it feels like he's just hyperfixating on like the girlfriend aspect. He's hyperfixating on the girl aspect and not the friend aspect. like once you get a girlfriend, you still have to talk to her and do things with her. And ideally have some shared interests. And also he's counting. He's counting how many times it hasn't worked out. This guy needs help. He's interacting with people like they're Skyrim NPCs that he can just approach another obligated to interact with you. Exactly, this guy's playing too much Skyrim. So he needs a friend first, yeah. Some female friends, yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Oh no. Context is important. If I'm at a football game and someone came to me trying to sell me a suit, I'd be annoyed and not interested. I'd go to Men's Warehouse for a suit. I'm more receptive because that's what I'm there for. Yeah, what he said. Yeah, you find when people go to settings where people are there specifically to socialize. Will this work all the time? No. People at a local game store are just there for their friends. Some are there to make new friends, but the likelihood of them being open to socializing, whether at the store to socialize, is much higher when their current goal is get to my next destination. Try more fitting places. Good! Good! Saying hi to random women on the street with no response isn't getting rejected. Okay, fair. Okay, fair. Getting ignored is not necessarily the same as, a romantic rejection. Turns out these women on the street might not even be single. Try singles mixers. At least you will know what the people are single. Maybe you go with a friend who could see if you're doing or saying anything wrong if you're socially awkward. Yeah, bring someone with a leash. Oh, this... You have guy friends even? Well, yeah, because he started all this because his guy friends have girlfriends. Read him on Love Island ASAP. Exactly. He's cutting his strikeouts isn't the best, which isn't helping him beat the autism allegations. Yeah, exactly. It's just not healthy to be doing that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not good for your mind to be tracking your rejections. You're approaching random on the street. I don't know what YouTube videos you've been watching, but I promise you that isn't a real strategy for getting women. Second of all, doing these obvious street rejections get in your head, and now when you approach it's with zero confidence and they're picking up on that. Make your goal to find friends, yeah, and go out and do things, yeah. Find a club, a sport, where you require socialization and get to know people, men and women, and through this you'll grow your social circle, and eventually something will happen naturally. Don't force it as it'll come off desperate. Yeah, get more friends, even if it is guy friends, and they just, I don't know. These guy friends, they just have, I don't know, a friend, or their friend has a friend, or their girlfriend has a friend, or so on. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that they don't find you attractive per se, but I guess you were just approaching random people on the street. Chances of actually getting a date out of that are almost zero. And if you're really good looking, people seem to find it odd. Yeah. Not great. Not great. He definitely needs a wrangler, someone can stop. I mean, he has guy friends, so there is, yeah. Girlfriends with a female friends, he can work from there. Yeah! The girlfriends with female friends. Or sisters! Cousins! Stuff like that, but... Yeah, no. Yeah, I feel like he got rejected for a totally different reason than him being fat, and then he's like, it's because I'm fat! It's No. You got rejected because you just approached a random woman on the street and they know nothing about you or your intentions. That's why you got rejected. But I mean, I guess he did a pretty major weight loss, so that's cool. At least he got something out of it. Do not ask his friends. They have to have better advice than approach random people on the street. That's true. Like, he could be talking to his dude friends and being like, hey. Hey. But I mean, social stuff like this can be kind of hard to quantify. Could have. Oh no, this is crazy. I don't know about this one. Fixing his weight probably helped his quality of life. It probably helped his confidence, but then his confidence is down again because he keeps getting rejected. So I guess it helped his confidence for a little bit. That's cool, I guess. But then he just... I don't know, he probably just thought, like, I'll lose the weight, and then all the women will want me, but that's... It's not quite it. That's not quite it. No. Anyway, shout out to this guy. I hope he figures himself out. Get well soon. God. Okay, I've never had a girlfriend and I don't know how to make someone like me. I'm 25 and I've never been in a relationship. I've liked people before, but it's always been one-sided. No one I've liked has ever liked me back. Aw. I try to be kind, to listen, and genuinely care about others. When it comes to love, I just feel invisible. I don't want to force anything, but I do want to connect with someone. I just don't know how to even begin. How do you start building something real when you've never experienced love? Any advice or shared experiences really mean a lot. I feel like this is not a lot of information, but what kind of caught me about it was that he used the phrase, how to make someone like me. Like, I feel like, I don't know if that's really the best goal here, personally. I don't think you could really force anyone to like you, especially romantically, but even platonically. I don't think familially, I just don't think you can do that. And like, I don't know, that's just stuff that, like, all of this, being kind and listening and caring about others, I mean, you should be doing that without the expectation of getting a partner. I don't know if he's there, I don't know if what the goal is here, gender-wise, but... That makes it like it, yeah. He wants the mind control jutsu, for real. Person being kind and caring is a small part of the equation. Yeah, maybe he just hasn't met the right person yet. Needs to be attraction and chemistry. Sort of a build-up. Most people start to gravitate towards each other more and more. It should be exciting. Want to get to know each other. If you're missing this gravitational pull, if nothing is slowly progressing, just give up on that person and keep looking. Interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. Huh. I guess that's fair. You're kind and nice and whatever, but do you flirt? Do you get known you have more intentions other than friendship? And if you do you hang on as a friend after? The flirting aspect. I guess because if you aren't flirting, you should be being kind and nice doesn't automatically make you an eligible partner. If you aren't making it known you are interested either, how would they even know to begin with? Yeah, and as if you hang on as a friend, don't. Know your self-worth. If you have no interest in them as a friend, which is perfectly fine, then move on and be done with it if they reject you. Yeah! Because to some people, just like being liked by someone is an attractive quality. I think people find it attractive when someone is interested in them. To an extent. To an extent. If they're being like creepy, if they're being creepy and like disrespecting your boundaries and what you know, and what you're saying, that's not great either. But, you know, showing like an interest in someone as a person is always a pretty good start. Doesn't make yourself likable, sure, but there's not some kind of invisible friendship romance stat that you can fill for people. It's not Persona! Fuck! Guys, I actually look a lot like Joker in real life. I look a lot like Joker in real life. At the cute girl in my class, I was trying to raise my social link with her, and... but I picked her dialogue selection. Fuck! Hit the gym and lose weight. Carry your train set around. Yes! Get swole and talk about trains. Those... Every woman, no matter what, likes two things. Muscular men in trains. It's woman bait. It's woman bait. I'm gonna warm it before it closes. So you guys are going in my pocket. Whoa! Whoa! You're going on a twip. Flattering maybe. Yeah. Don't be that rent paying guy. Yeah, don't be the rent paying guy. Yeah, don't be creepy. But you know, ask questions about them. Compliment them, you know? Be nice and like show that you're interested beyond just like the interest people have in another human being. But Persona taught me that if I pay this girl's rent for a year, she'll love me forever. Oh. I actually like Joker in real life, by the way. All the girls love trains. Bitches love trains, dude. You're not alone. Yeah, I think a lot of people do feel that way. All guys want that, basically. The person in your description is overwhelmingly spoiled for choice. What? Oh, this is a girl? I don't know. Is it a girl? I don't know. Humor! Yeah, humor is good. Humor is a good step. Apparently being good at League is helpful too. Yeah! People love it if you're good at League. I wouldn't lose his virginity until he was 25. He just didn't tell the person he started dating that he was a virgin, so it wasn't a big deal. What? Wait, what does that have to do with his virginity? Huh? Oh well. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy is giving a scientific method. I gotta read this. But if I hire my teacher as a maid, then she'll love me? Yes! Yes! Especially if you look like Joker IRL. I'm literally Joker IRL, trench coat, and concealed fire. No. Actually, Joker only uses that in mementos because it's actually not a real gun. It's a bottle gun. And do whatever you can to make yourself more attractive. And okay, so this is a woman, I guess, or a man looking for men. I assume it's a woman. In many countries, men don't really date or marry until they are financially secure and older. More confident What? What? In many countries, men don't really date or marry until they are financially secure and older. More confident. What? What is bro on about? What? What is bro on about? Am I frozen? Oh god. What the fuck? Me when I lie on the internet. Me when I lie on the internet. Sounds like America. Rah! Yeah. The whole waiting thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if we're starting out strong, men actually don't start dating until they're like 35. It's true. Nobody, if a man is dating below 35... Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary for you. They suddenly develop a need for companionship until they hit their mid-30s. Life doesn't begin until your 40s. I mean, more or less. You have time to develop yourself, and that should be your focus, rather than getting people to like you. I guess. What the fuck? From a biological standpoint, for most of human history, not all men end up marrying or reproducing. Wait, no, this is a man. This is a man. Okay, this is a man. Okay, sure. This is a man giving advice to another man. Okay. Okay. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Not all men have kids. Good point. Good point. But what does that have to do with biology? What about, like, monks? What about monks? This rate in this economy, if I'm correct, I'm never gonna date. Oh no. Yeah, there's no point. Like, what if you just die? Like, what if you just die before you turn your mid-30s and then you just never date anyone and you never experience that? Yeah, dude, just be 30 with a good job and stable life with the relationship experience and emotional intelligence of a preteen boy because you spend all your time wage slaving and not dating. Exactly. Exactly. I don't see why you can't do both. You know, like... I didn't unlock new game. So true. So So true. Okay, to get yourself on the right side of that. I feel like we're kind of giving mixed messages here. The right side being marrying and having kids, but also you should be focusing on yourself instead of other people. Okay. But ultimately the goal is is having kids, getting married, of course. Become as physically fit as possible and put in the work to do so at any cost. Jesus Christ. As possible? At any cost? Chill! Fucking chill! Chill! It's not that deep! It's not that fucking deep! Oh my god! Oh no. This is so sad. This is actually a little sad. You shouldn't be putting that... It's the same guy before! It's the same guy as before! It's like, women don't like me because I'm fucking weird. They don't like me because I'm fat. No! No, dude! Do you fucking know how many fat men get married and have kids? Or skinny, or like skinny men. I shouldn't be excluding the skinny men here. There are so many men who are like super skinny or super fat that get married and have kids. Like what? I don't think this guy has ever been outside. Or like both of his parents were like superhuman supermodels. Can't it be both? Being fat and skinny? Isn't the dad bod in demand nowadays? Yeah! I mean, I don't know. Haha. I'm just saying, every time a beautiful fat man sees this, and, you know, starts hating himself, a Cupid loses her wings. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god. Develop your style and dress well. Wear clothes that fit you and are basic yet stylish. Why basic? What? Get a good haircut that works for you and keep that going. That's a good point. That's a good point. That helps. I mean, it's not like getting fit is a bad idea either. Like, if you want to get fit, that's chill. If that's what you want to do, then chill. I just feel like... It's the part where he says, as physically fit as possible, and at any cost, that makes it a little scary. Oh my god. Develop your career in any way that you can to progress. Women like ambition. People like ambition. I guess. I guess, but like... I don't know. I don't really think that's gonna... Like, all of this is good. This is good, but I just don't think it's necessary, per se. I meant being weird and physically... Oh, yeah. Weird and physically unappealing can be equally achieving access. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the career. Yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's... Depends on the woman, I guess, if that's something that they value. Maybe she wants you to be a house husband. I bet this guy never thought about that in his whole life. Cause he's never been outside. This guy starts quaking at the idea of a house husband. Develop a social circle with friends and hobbies and things outside of pursuing women. That's good. That's good advice. That's good. I got no problems with that. Flirt during your interactions with women in an appropriate manner. They are different than a platonic friend, and the way you interact with them should be confident and different as well. So... Why do I keep freezing? Stop! So like, if he's saying that like, your female friends are different than your male friends, because, you know, they're not platonic, then that's messed up. But if you're saying that it's like a female friend that you're interested in, then like, sure, I guess. But also not really. I don't know, I feel like you can give or take that one. Then extensive trial and error. It's a numbers game, unfortunately. What? What? It's not a numbers game! What are you talking about? Even if everything goes well, people change like the wind and you can't control it. Yeah, it's not a numbers game. You will fumble countless, but you only need to succeed a few times. Oh, is that what he means? Huh. The more you talk to women and pursue them, the better you get at it. After you see what works and doesn't work, be kind and respectful and don't cave to the rhetoric that women only like jerks who are emotionally unavailable. There is some truth to that. Okay, man. Okay, man. But it has more to do with confidence than it does with those traits. Wishing you the best, brother, and you got this. I don't know, I think we're falling in back to the, I think we're falling in back to the, treating women like a creature kind of thing. I feel like that's that's what that's giving. Accuracy through volume. Then why wasn't it working for the last guy? You set dude up for failure. I mean, there was some good advice there. Like, if working out would make you feel more confident, then do that. Or like... yeah. Or like, you know, work on your career, get more friends. Like, sure, that's all good. But it's not like it's gonna get you a woman. Like, and doing any of that does not guarantee you a girlfriend. So it's just kind of like, you know, work on yourself, I guess, just cause, you know? I feel like that's kind of a bad thing to be improving yourself for the sake of getting a woman versus improving yourself because you want to. Or just work out and forget the girls. Yeah, exactly. Just do what you want to do, man. Like, I feel like if you just do what interests you and makes you happy, then you're more likely to find a girlfriend who also enjoys those things, you know? I don't know, I just I don't follow the idea that there's like... I don't follow the idea that there's like an equation to this shit. You know? Reject girls, embrace gym bros, exactly. This is just like Mob Psycho 100. Okay. Wait, okay, let me read the title. I found out my online situationship is married with 3 kids. Do I tell the wife? So... when I first read this, I assumed that... I read the first sentence and I was like, okay, that's not good. And then I thought the second sentence was gonna be like, do I tell my wife? The wife is in my wife. And I thought it was really funny to imagine that these 2 people are cheating. I was like, oh god, my online situationship is cheating with me? Do I tell my wife that this guy I'm cheating on her with is cheating on me? But that's not what this is, so... Following some of that advice will lead you to being fit and having money, but with a model trained set instead of a wife. Yeah. Actually, what are you doing? We're looking at dating advice. Or people who need dating advice. People who need dating advice, more like. Yeah. Online situationship. Okay, yeah, we also need to talk about the logistics of an online situationship. That's just a friend. That's just a friend who you have e-sex with on Fridays. Deadass. Okay, he ain't 29 and I, 28, have been talking for a few months now. We do not exchange social media for privacy. How'd they meet? Huh? I personally don't want to share mine too with people I meet online. Oh, where'd they meet then? World of Warcraft! League! What if they met on League? If it's not to share mine too with people I meet online. Okay, that's fine. She doesn't want to see them to see whatever she's doing. Sure, whatever. Please, please, please don't focus on this fact. I've learned my lesson and next time I'm definitely doing background checks. Okay. Whatever you say, girl. Or man. This could be a man. I don't know. However, I went full-on stalker mode. Okay, sure. I went full-on stalker mode and found out that he's actually married with 3 kids. He had been wanting to meet up too, but I kept delaying it. So he had intentions of not just making this an online thing, but a physical one. I just wonder a lot more about the logistics of this online situationship. My question is, do I tell his wife? She's so beautiful and so are their babies, and I would hate to ruin a family. I personally don't want to meddle, but at the same time, if I were in her shoes, I'd want to know. Okay. I mean, I guess that's the question, isn't it? And as much as I want to go the evil route and fuck with his head by threatening to tell his wife. What? I'm scared that he might end up doing something harmful to avoid embarrassment. I don't want that to be... Why would you even think about that? Why would you... What would threatening him with that do? Like, what do you want out of him? What's the end goal of threatening him? Do you just want to say? You just want to confront him about it? I don't think that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Oh my god. Jesus. Also, stop getting into online situationships, lol. Dollar in VR chat. Actually, VR chat might be a lot more than every Friday. This is crazy. Possibly. Where do they meet? Who knows? I'm saying League. The mental gymnastics at play. Yeah. I would say... I don't know. There's not really... I don't know. Either way, it's not great. Because if you just start ghosting him, or break up with him, he's just gonna try again. He's just gonna cheat with some other girl, or boy, or whoever this is, and... and then now it's on them to find that out, and you know, tell the wife if they want to, so like... I don't know. I guess, can she handle the weight? Can she handle the weight of her revelation tearing the family apart? Because it's not her tearing the family apart. It's the dad who did all this. It wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been cheating. So it's not her fault, but also, like, does she want that? I don't know. Sounds similarly unwell, but I guess being in an online situationship, I implied that. Yeah. If it's not you, it'll be someone else. Yeah, but I can also kind of get the sense of, like, looking out for someone. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if I was her, I think I would feel really guilty either way. I think I would feel guilty if I didn't say anything, and I would feel guilty if I did say something. So I might as well say something and help the wife who didn't do anything wrong. I don't know though! I don't know! That's hard! He didn't ruin their family, he did by messaging other women. I'd tell her, but make sure that she knows nothing had happened. But the intent from him was there. Sending some proof, like a screenshot of him saying this will help her believe it. After that, block all of them and move on with your life. Yeah. Oh my god. 37F married with 3 kids here. Tell her! It's gonna crush her world. The better she knows than to continue to live a lie. Yeah. You can salvage it, blah blah blah. If you don't tell her, then eventually she'll find it on her own. Aww. Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, I guess end it now. Because I didn't think about that. Because if he, you know, if she ghosts him, which she should. If she ghosts him, which she should, and he moves on to another person, then what if they actually do end up having, like, intercourse? Or more? What would be more than that? Double intercourse! VR chat e-sex! What if that happens? And then that's way worse for her. That's way worse for her. So by cutting it off here, then you're preventing it from getting further. I don't know, just Feels you go for ghosting him. Oh, Clover, hi! Hold on, let me. You came at a time. We're discussing if you should tell. Wait, this person found out that their online situationship is married with 3 kids, and is debating whether they should tell online situationship. No. Yeah, and I guess if I was the wife, I might want to know too. I'd probably want to know. Just get it over with, rub the band-aid. Well, probably no, he's already cheated physically in the past. Yeah. What if they push their beds together in Minecraft? True. Online situationship, girl, be so for real. He's probably just bored. No offense, but online situationships, exclamation point, is loser behavior. You should not waste your emotions and your time like this. You're a grown person. Go have a real relationship. He's not taking this seriously, and neither should you. You guys have nothing. It's not real. Stop. End it. An online-only relationship can be a situationship. Oh, did I not rinse you? Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. I tried. Okay, I did. I missed the okay button. I definitely hope he's been dumped. Yeah. This is okay, this is what they're considering. In my opinion, don't tell the wife, but tell the guy that you found out he's married with kids, and tell him that he fucked up, and that you strongly consider telling the wife. Tell him to be a better person, and hope he learns his lesson without ruining a family and the kids' lives in the process. If he has any ounce of decency, he will learn his lesson. You will have saved a marriage, and he'll become a better father or husband. He'll end up being truthful to his wife, and ask for a divorce down the road. Okay, the wrench worked. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this, because he was already gonna meet up with her. If it was just an online situationship, whatever that means. If it was just an online situationship, then maybe. But no, he wanted to meet up. Having an online situationship apparently deemed more of loser behavior than cheating on the mother of your children. True. Then blackmail him. Yeah! Ask him for money. Okay, that's kind of wow. I guess the moral is don't get into online situationships. Yeah. It's not... It's not worth the VR chat, sexy encounters. It's just not. Okay. Oh no, I think this one's too crude. I think I didn't mean to put that one there. Oh my god. Okay, well this one is fine. Okay. Date 8. All my food at the theater without asking. The hyper-focus on online situationship this entire... Well, it's absurd to say that you're in an online situationship. What does that even mean? Okay. Hey guys, so figured to send a funny but annoying story about a weird second date I had. So basically, my date lived in a different city than me. We decided to meet in the middle to watch a movie as Q second date. I know movies shouldn't be date nights considered here early on, but I felt like he was fine and great to talk to. Okay. And I suggested we'd sneak in food, such as McDonald's. McDonald's! Holy wall, text, yeah, exactly. If you find yourself in an online situation, stop and think about that. Exactly. But when I sneak food into a movie theater, it's like a chocolate bar. Is that just me? Do people sneak McDonald's into movies? Do people do that? What? I don't know, that's kind of crazy to me. That's kind of crazy to me. Okay. He said that would be great, but felt bad, and said he would bring some snacks and so forth. Oh, so it's like equal, I guess. Okay, so we reached the theater like half an hour before the movie starts, and mind you, this is a Tuesday. So in my area, that's the day when movies are cheaper, and tons of people come, so it's packed. It's really snuck in the whole Chipotle. No. I'll just sneak McDonald's in, I guess in a bag, a backpack or something. Spacing! Yeah, for real, just... Oh my god, this girl, when she learns about the enter key, it's gonna change her life. Yeah, pocket-sized snacks. And the thing with McDonald's is that it has a smell, but like, usually like, you know, snacks, sweets, they don't really have a smell, so it's a lot less awkward. Yeah. I saw a lady down in the front row pull a box of pizza out of her purse. like a purse pizza, right? Not like a full Domino's medium, right? I was thinking a whole steak, okay? I won't go that far. Okay, I ask him, oh, did you order the tickets? He says no. And then he was gonna get them when we were there. And in my head, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What if there's no seats? And so forth. But whatever. We made it work. There was another time slot for the movie we were watching. Okay. This guy. It was a full Domino's medium. I can't picture that. It's like a magic trick. It's like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Okay, we sit down, and it felt like I was asking the questions and talking about myself rather than him, so I started just becoming a little more reserved as the movie started. While the movie was playing, I was just observing without moving my head to the side with what he was doing, and he pulls out the McDonald's bag I bought from his backpack we snuck in. And mind you, I bought a 20-piece nugget and a large fry to share, okay? And in the first 20 minutes, he made maybe 5, maybe 6 of the nuggets without asking me first if I wanted anything, considering I fucking brought the nuggets. 20 minutes for 5 or 6 nuggets? That's not even a nugget a minute. Like, that's a nugget every 4 minutes. He's pacing himself. Like, I'm gonna smell you. You're gonna smell the food you snuck in over the scent of being made and sold at the. Yeah, exactly. Well, I pull a rabbit from the hat. We could pull a Big Mac from your hat. No, not from the hat. It's from the. Instead of. It's not even a Big Mac. It's McNuggets. She should have wanted the food more. Exactly. She should have locked in. She should have locked in. She should have asserted her dominance. But no, this guy is kind of. He's grazing on these nuggets. He's not eating these fast at all. Like, I don't know, if you gave me a 20-piece, I'd probably be eating nuggets at like a 30-second. Like a nugget every 30 seconds. Oh, that's just me. Okay. And then later, I whisper to him, oh, could you put some of the fries in the nugget box? And he responds by saying, oh, haha, the fries were cold. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, but I mean, that's what's gonna happen. And that's also what sucks when you bring in McDonald's. It's gonna get cold. Yeah, I mean, that's what's gonna happen. And I bought them. Like, be a little nicer, you know? Why is she so on edge? Like I was there for the food, not her. For real. I'm gonna go through popcorn in 5 minutes in the trailers. Yeah, exactly. He's going at a leisurely pace. Okay, God, I don't even know where I left off because it's such a wall. Okay, I tell him, did you eat the fries? And he says yes. Oh no, the entire fucking large fries he was saying were cold and didn't want to offer when I bought them. So I literally said to him, you didn't ask me. Got it. Okay, whatever. Y'all, I wanted to leave that theater right after, and he could have that fucking McDonald's like a big back. But somehow, I managed to push through and clowned him for it. At this point, he hasn't texted me today besides yesterday I had to date a little. So yeah, what gentleman behavior. Oh. Well, any of you guys have similar stories. And P.S. This is why I never buy food when I'm out with a man to share. He ate the whole fries. I don't know. I guess eating the whole fries is a little rude, but maybe he thought that she wouldn't want them because they're cold. And again, she's not asserting herself enough. And that's what you get for getting 20-piece and a big fry. I don't know why you didn't just get 2 medium fries and like 2 10-pieces, you know? Then there's no problem. Big ups for him. He got a movie and a free meal. I've probably been pulling out a box. Exactly. They at least share the snacks. Yeah, what happened with the snacks? I don't know. This woman, man. Like, I don't know. If your man wants to have a big back blackout in the movie, like, it's fine. God, you kinda went on a date with the hamburger. I wish I could upvote, but I'm not logged in. What you have here is a keeper, but you gotta keep your food safe or he will get sick if you feed him too much. I keep looking. That's so fucking funny. This is the reverse of your girlfriend stealing your fries after she said she didn't want any. Yeah. This is just a struggle all around. But she's like so mad about it too. Like, and also he hasn't texted since yesterday of the date. But like, what time is it? What if he's just busy? You know, like. But like the insinuation that she's making of like he was using her for like 5 or 6 McNuggets and a large fry. I agree though, this is a keeper. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. I was a little more lighthearted after the cheating, but okay. Who done it? Nah. No. I don't think that one should be in there. Okay. This one's longer. Yeah! Okay. Laughing so hard at work and then sorry. He couldn't text back because he's on a different date doing the same thing to a different one. Oh no! He's a serial offender! He's a serial offender! All he does is steal women's fries! God. I'm fucking sick! It's sick! Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Went 2 dates. She asked kids question. And it's done. Her system also went a day for each meal. You can't text me because fingers are covered in fries. This guy's my favorite. Out of all the characters that we've encountered so far, that guy is easily my favorite character. Was a movie theater fry thief. This guy's been terrorizing women's fast food meal. I love that guy. I love that guy. I hope he finds a woman who appreciates his tendencies. Oh my god, okay. I approached her while I was out running with my dog. She was walking home. A street encounter. I wonder what his opener was. I hope it was something different from the other guy. The guy, the serial approacher. Okay. We had a nice conversation, I asked for her number. She gave it. Maybe fries eaten. He's the man for it. He's in the chat right now, but he can't type to defend himself without ruining his keyboard with McNugget crumbs. God, I wish he was here. I want to talk to him. I want to ask him what motivated him to eat all the fries. A girl about to architect Max? What does architect Max mean? What the heck? Okay, we'll approach her. Almost 3 weeks later, we went on our first date. It was light and fun. We had some we had some small drinks. Oh my god, I keep fucking freezing. What is up with that? Stop! Anyway. Okay, we had some small drinks, shared snacks, and danced bachata, whatever that is. Sounds fun! At the end, I leaned in for a kiss, but she stepped back and said, "You have to be persistent." What? What does that mean? Architects are dudes who like big women. So to what? What is that word? Architects like big women. This is the first time. This is the first time I've heard about this. What? What? Oh, is that like, you're not talking about like architects like the profession, like Kave Genshin Impact. It's just a term. People who like big women? Okay. That makes more sense than accusing all architects of being into big women. Accusing them. Okay. So, she didn't want the kiss because you had to be persistent. Pierce Brosnan. What is that? Hold on, I'll look up on my phone. I'm curious. I need to know. I hope it's something gross. I really hope it's something gross. Okay. Pierce... Bro, Irish. He's 72! Played James Bond. He played James Bond. That's all I could see about him. Photos of Pierce Brosnan next to his wife over the years. The bigger she gets, the happier. Well, you know what they say. A plump wife and a big barn never did a man any harm. Okay, I dropped off at the station. We were both in a rush and didn't even get to say a proper goodbye. Should have texted to apologize for that, and I saw it as a good chance to set up another date. Okay? She had a busy schedule, and I had vacation. It took 3 weeks for our second date to happen. This time we went axe throwing. Axe throwing. Honestly, I feel like that's actually not a bad first date. Genuinely. That's kind of an interesting first date, but there you go. Axe throwing. Okay. And checked out a street food festival. Ooh. Shared 8 mochi together. He counted. Eating half and sharing the other half. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Okay. The vibe was good for the most part, until she brought up a serious topic. She asked if I wanted a family someday. On the second date? On the second date? I said yes, eventually. Ugh, that was a good time. Yeah, I said yes eventually. That's when she told me she didn't want kids. She doesn't want a vanilla relationship. She never liked children, even as a child herself. Her father didn't want kids while her mother did, and her relationship with her father is strained. They do not speak anymore. She shared how much she would hate being pregnant, oh my god, stop! Dude, literally, what the fuck is the problem? And like, I'm going insane. Why does my mom keep freezing? Anyway, how overpopulated the world already is, and how expensive it'd be to raise a child. She did say there might be a chance she could feel differently one day. A chance. She also asked if I could ask one person... Wait. She also asked if I could ask one question to my future self. What would be that? Okay. My answer was, do I have a house next to the lake? Her answer was whether or not she ends up having a child. Okay. Taking it is fast, but if it's important to her, then... Yeah, I guess it seems to be something that she's passionate about, so okay. I guess she doesn't want to get too involved and then find out that that's really important. At the time, I didn't fully understand how central this was for her, but even at night, I wasn't sure about the connection, but still felt it was worth testing. I tried to kiss her again, she stepped back. Why don't you ask, bro? Why don't you ask? Why are you just going in? What? Why are you just going in? Why are you making her step back? What the fuck? Just ask! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. So it sounds like he and this girl are just fundamentally incompatible, and he should just move on to find someone who is certain I want to start a family. Yeah, especially with something that he really wants. Did he go on a date with the Riddler? Could be. Asking for a kiss, that's not hot at all! I guess. The depends. I guess. Okay. That's when she said her last relationship ended over the same issue. She doesn't want to get emotionally invested in something she knew wouldn't work. She's looking for something long-term. Okay. All I said was, it's okay. Oh. And we headed back. She offered to take the train home. I said it was fine. I could drop her off. While I was checking the map in the middle of the ride, she asked again to simply drop her anywhere. Uh-oh. I didn't want to insist, so I let her go. Oh, she don't want to be there. Why would she say just drop her off anywhere? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Oof. Yeah, well, how goes the NTR stories? There actually hasn't been too much cheating. All things. There's been a little bit of cheating, but not too much cheating. Okay. Before she left, she thanked me. She wished me the best in finding the right person, and asked that I keep her updated on how my startup goes. I really liked her. 15 days after that date, I sent her a message. I told her I heard her, that I respected her honesty, and that I genuinely enjoyed the spark we had. I said if anything changes, she knows where to find me. She replied that she doesn't expect anything to change, but she sincerely wishes me the best in finding someone right for me. Week after that text, she's still occupying some part of my brain. She was someone I felt deeply connected to in just 2 dates, and that kind of spark is rare. And now, I know I have to let her go. I know what I need to do. Deleted her number already. I just wanted to share it. It hurts. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. This guy. This poor guy. Oh no. I didn't think it would be that sad. Oh my god. I mean, it just kind of sounds like an unfortunate situation. I don't think either of them did anything wrong. Like, this is not what you can do with that. If you ask for a kiss, you would call lame. Can I please have a kiss, darling? Oh my No! No. Asking is cool. It's adorkable. I don't know, I guess she broke it off at a good time. They didn't want the same thing long term, so she broke it off. Feels bad for the guy, though. I mean, it probably feels bad for her, too. I think it would probably feel bad for both of them. But, you know, she's not willing to compromise, and he's not willing to compromise, so... What can you do? 15 days, that's way too long. If you don't interact past 2 weeks, just let it go. You're turning into a poet, yeah. Asking is cute. Exactly. Exactly. And it's way less awkward to get turned down after you ask instead of getting turned down after you've initiated. Oh my god. I think it's the potential you two could have had that's keeping you hooked. You went on 2 dates! You don't fully know her yet. Not enough to really understand how incompatible you are for each other. Also, her saying you have to be persistent is not a sign to chase her. She said she doesn't want kids and doesn't expect anything to change. I presume in regards to what you and her want, so believe her. It sucks OP, it really does. I've been on that road way too many times, but you'll get over it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ultimately it was good. Okay, ask you, can I have a kiss? Listen, I respect how quickly you're acting on on my point here. So for that, I give you an A+. However, emoji usage, come on, man. Come on, man. Ask you for squares. No! Man planned the next 20 years of his life. I know! He was like already naming their kids at the start of the second date, and now he's mourning the loss of those children. Fucked up. I'm gonna ask, can I please have a kiss during the next ASMR see how you feel. This guy. This fucking guy. No. No. Okay. Yeah, and like... She also makes a point that like her dad, who didn't want kids and compromised, now has a bad relationship with her kid. And that's not anything either of them should want. So... yeah. A+ level class. Oh whoa, Quinn, I have a quiz please. Oh whoa. It's not like that! That's not how you should do it. All the pleading emojis and the smug emojis and the oh whoa talk. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you? Just say, oh, can I kiss you? That's all you have to do. And then they go, okay. Or they say, no, not right now. And then that's it. That's it, man. Have you ever had any other woman be that honest and upfront about what they want? It might not be her, but those qualities about her you're responding to. He wants an assertive woman. He wants an assertive woman. I guess so. I don't know. But I thought he liked her from the beginning. I try to address major life goals like that right away also. I don't want to start anything if the other person wants kids, and I for one am too old at 44, and I never wanted them anyways. I wouldn't want a guy to miss out if he still wants children. But it sucks, as I've had some good connections with people and had to let it go. Yeah, but that's how it reads when you ask for a kiss. Well, you have to read the room. This guy. This guy. That guy's name Lamal Lombardi with boobs. I haven't even reading the fucking names, dude. What do you have to say, bombard me with boobs? Her not wanting kids is fine. Her explanation is a green flag. She didn't want to kiss until she knew 100% you were okay with no kids, that's fair. Her saying if you're resistant as her reason for denying her kiss attempt was weak! Because it wasn't even about that. She just wanted reassurance that no kids was a deal breaker. You don't seem mature. This is a downvoted comment. Oh, no it's not. I was hoping we'd get something spicy. I was hoping we'd get something spicy. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy- Jesus! Oh! This guy gave it to- this guy dissected this. She'll ask, why are you asking? Sell her pink and make huge chunks. Don't ask! No! It's not good. Standing outside, asking for permission like the autistic dude from the story earlier. Well, please have sex with me, ma'am. No! God damn it. Yes, you should! You should ask! You should ask someone to have sex with you, yeah! That's a good thing to do! Oh my god. Goddamn. And you probably shouldn't use the OO talk, but maybe she likes that. Okay, about their approach. Nicely done, but also assuming you were at least fairly confident here, this places you in a certain category in her mind. A guy who is bold, confident, and makes moves when a window opens. Keep this in mind for later. Alright, man. Almost 3 weeks later, you went on a first date. Why such a long delay between when you met and your first date? Who cares? And then this is the have to be persistent line. I can't recall a woman ever saying this to me, and she was genuinely interested in me. Sure, there's such a thing as a woman not being ready for a kiss, but this is usually expressed covertly, not overtly. Interesting, unflattering framing, like you need to chase her with a simple kiss. What? Anyway. No girl has ever act like this with me! That means it's impossible! My sample size is 2! Anyway, my guess is the date wasn't as strong as you thought it was, and the expectations she had about you from the approach did not carry over the date. Her hasty exit is also a sign of this. What? She likely expected a confident guy who knew how to move things from A to Z, not make their one big move be a kiss at the train station when she was already heading out. What? Huh? Women have many agendas when they date. I guess. And not every woman is looking at you like a super serious boyfriend. Some just want to have some fun and keep things casual, at least to start. Huh? So of course, that doesn't seem like her though. She said she wanted something long term. So of course, while many others have interpreted her kid's question and objection literally, people are taking the woman at face value. This is actually incorrect. It's a manifestation of the disconnect above. No kid simply means she's in a casual frame of mind with you. Uh-oh. You answered in a way that implied you wanted something far more serious. Something you also likely communicated in subtle ways that she picked up on the first date. This is likely why she asked you that question anyway. So the hyper-rational stuff you said on the back end, I told her I heard her. I respected her honesty. I genuinely enjoyed the spark. It doesn't mean a thing. In fact, it only doubles down on the super serious energy that she never wanted from you anyway. I think this guy's insane. Oh, he responded. You got baited. You got baited. No, this guy's just... This guy's, like, point basically boiled down to what she said. You should not listen to what she said. Because I say so. I think she felt something else. That goes against what she told you, confidently. This looking guy. If you're in a relationship, I think that's another thing. You just have to read the mood and body language. Ah, if you're in a relationship, that makes more sense. It really depends on the person and the relationship. Some will want more reading the mood and body language, others will appreciate the more upfront communication. Yeah. I'm close to where they're on the spectrum, and let me tell you, you choose to react at them and ask, or else they won't read it at all. Their partners do that. Yeah, and... yeah, I think if you've been dating someone for like a year, maybe you don't need to... maybe you don't need to ask. I mean, you should still ask about other stuff, but like, you know, you're like giving them a kiss on the cheek, you don't need to be like, husband, can I give you a kiss on the cheek? It's like, I don't know, I think it's just... At that point, that's a little much, but... Every situation is unique. Ignore reality and substitute your own. This guy's first mistake was not eating all the mochi. Should have followed the hamburger. That's true. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, they shared the mochi equally. Oh my god. If he had taken all the mochi, maybe she would have respected him more. I never even crossed my mind. Oh my god, the connections. Oh my god, we've learned a lot today so far. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay. Alright. The mochi was the make or break. It wasn't the kids thing, it was the mochi. That's because it's true. She brought up the kids after the mochi. It's all coming together. Me, 23 male, and my girlfriend, 33 female. Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy from the first story? Is this the same guy? The same 23-year-old man. You know the food and don't give it to the date. Got it. I'm joining the $50 not safe for work Patreon tier. Congratulations, please. No, don't join the $50 Patreon tier. I'm changing the tiers. Oh my god. No, no, no. I gotta to sleep, so good night. Good night. Good night. These age gaps, man. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Ashley. I'll have the food without asking. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, bro. Changing the tiers? I think so. But don't worry about it. We'll keep the ones that are already there, but like the higher ones, nah. I don't think we need those. Yeah. So, but anyway. don't like, you know. There's no need to sub to it. Because there's nothing there yet. So, there's no need to be doing all that yet. I mean, I appreciate it if you did. But, you know, don't feel like there's a rush to do so. But, anyhow. What was I talking about? Oh, God, my mom keeps being fucking... What is up with that, bro? Like, chill. Okay. Let's hit the moment? Yeah! Hello, Jason. But yeah, Friday is the goal. Well, not the goal, the plan. Friday. Alongside the YouTube upload. Yeah. So, yeah. We about to do all that. I know it's been a while, but I've been working towards it. Some stuff's been happening, etc. But it's time. But yeah, don't like sub or anything, especially on the higher teams. But you know, there we go. What was I doing? Yes! I thought I had something to say about this though before we continue. This story. That's a true thought. I don't know. Anyway, we have another guy dating our subs. Thank you. So we have another 23-year-old man in a day dating a woman at least 10 years his senior. So I don't know, maybe it's the same guy. Hold on. It's not the same guy. It's not the same guy, unfortunately. It would be funny though. It would be funny. It would be funny, but I don't think so. That the timeline wouldn't add up because they've been together for a year. Okay, they've been together for a year. She told me that she didn't want a long, drawn-out relationship where marriage wasn't being planned at the beginning. I was okay with this. I know where I stand on this, and I love something. But marriage was the plan. Huh. Alright. If that's what she wants, it's not like he has to agree, but... I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a weird ask. Cause like, what if you just don't like each other? What if you just don't work well together and then you're just still thinking about... I don't know. I've been looking at rings for a while now and saving up. Huh. I guess they like each other after a year. The other day... Also, isn't 23 a little young to get married to a 33-year-old? I don't know. The other day we were buying school stuff for her kids. She has kids. Okay? And I bought lunch boxes. Okay? Multiple kids. She says to me that I can give them to the kids because I bought them. But then I ask why can't she do it since I wouldn't be at the house due to work. That they were from both of us, not just me. Her response made me question everything. She said, I don't view us as together until we're engaged. Until I have a ring on my finger, I am a single, white female. Come on, man. What are you saying? There's a few things in here. There's a few things. I think there's 2 pieces here. Kind of pulling the rug under him that she's not gonna be a partner to him until they're engaged. And why would she mention that she's white? This reads like bad exposition in a series. It reads like poorly written exposition. Where the sister walks up to the brother and is like, ah, today is your birthday. My brother whose name is fucking Sam, and you graduated school the other day. Yes? It's like, feels like bad exposition. Why would she mention that she's white? Does the boyfriend not know that? Is this the bombshell? Maybe that's what's making him question everything. He didn't realize that she was white! Wow. Sometimes you gotta change your perspective. This hurt me because I've changed my entire life. 90% of my clothes are at her place. Her kids ask why I even have a home if I'm there all the time. And I've been raising them for a year. You're getting played, man. You're getting played. You're 23! And you're taking care of a 30-year-old woman's kids! Oh no. Oh no, but hearing her say that is making me question if I even want to propose to someone who doesn't see themselves and I as a unit. I'm at a loss for what to do, how to feel. And I just need to know if I'm overthinking. Edit, there are other things that have happened, but I just didn't feel the need to attack her on a platform she can't see. Even the kid's insulting her, yeah, for real. Ooh, this one has an award. Okay. She's manipulating you. Okay. This is why I don't like to see large age gap relationships. High likelihood of manipulation due to your naivete. Why is it blue? Link is unknown. Okay. Anyone with experience will know to see this as a red flag. Hun! She hunned him. Hun! You're way too young to be involved with a single parent helping her raise her kids. You're not too far from being a kid yourself. Please enjoy your youth and create a family of your own, not help raise someone else's. Dude was a babysitter with This one doesn't want a husband, she wants a babysitter. No! Uh-oh. She's being very manipulative. She introduced you to her kids way too early and has now entangled you in their lives and let them get attached to you before you'd even been together a year. That's a good point. Introducing the kids was... Introducing the kids was a little rough. I'll get attached to you before you've been together a year. And now you're already helping to raise them. She was planning marriage before she even knew you well enough to know whether that would be a good idea with you. That's true. She didn't know that he would be a good parent. But she's already like, yup, we're gonna get married. Someone who is pressuring you to propose doesn't want you. They just want to be married. Yeah, good point. You're also still too young to get married. Wait until you are at least 25. Personally, I think it's clear that this woman is a walking red flag. It's hard to imagine that there are going to be any other comments on this post that encourage you to stay with her or propose to her. Yeah, no, you probably shouldn't propose to her. She doesn't like you. She doesn't seem to like you that much. Yeah. She just wants to get married and have a father for her children, I guess. Did he hyperlink the word because he assumed the guy would understand it? Yeah, he's too naive. Start slowly sticking your things in her place once the sun move out. Well. Your brain hasn't matured, and hers definitely has. I'm 30 and had a 23-year-old trying to talk to me, and I feel like I'm speaking to a high schooler. There's a reason she isn't dating people closer to her age, or at least people with the falling frontal cortex. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't build a house with a girl in 3 days and expect it to not fall apart. Wow. She's too old for you, young man! Yeah, those are different life stages. That's tricky. Financial partner for her kids and herself. Yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad for him. Run now! Oh my god, stop! I need to stop fucking freezing or I'm gonna cry. He's 23, how much could he possibly have? Good point. I mean, didn't the girl from the Rent story have a good job at like 21 or something? I'm a 34 female and I wouldn't be dating someone 10 years younger than me and asking for engagement. I also wouldn't be dating someone 10 years younger than me, that's for sure. Her biological clock is ticking. Whether she wants kids or not, she has kids! She has kids. Then I flipped the script at 50, dating a 30-year-old. And as a newly divorced man, I wanted to be carefree. And guess why she ended it? She wanted something serious. She was attached to my financial and emotional stability, wanted a ring! This poor guy. No, 20-year-olds, no. No. Yeah, so this poor guy. Assuming this is real, this guy needs to flee as soon as possible. This guy needs to get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Am I dead again? Yep. God! I need that to stop fucking happening. Okay, that was all the ones I picked. It's also been 3 hours, so... Hold on a moment. Ha! Wow! We sure learned a lot. What I learned was approach women on the street. Pay their rent for them. Eat their McNuggets. And then leave the conversation while she's in the middle of a sentence. Check if you can see the lighting in your room or something. No, this is about as dark as it usually is. I think it's just, I don't know, someone's... It could be that I just have so many Chrome tabs open, honestly. I'm willing to believe that. Because historically, Chrome is what always makes me freeze. Time to yap. Online situationship, yeah. Time to yap for another hour now. No. For a little bit. And then I gotta skedaddle. Oh my god, Mills is playing RuneScape! Mills is playing RuneScape! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not just one jar, but 2 jars. Yeah! Yeah! There's the Grok is this real jar, which is when you say... So, whenever you ask Grok something, or threaten to ask Grok something, you need to put something valuable in the jar. It doesn't have to be money, but it has to be something that's valuable to you, as a way to encourage you to not ask Grok things. It's a pretty effective system. I don't have any money, I don't have any possessions, everything I have is in the jar. Raise their children for them, that's also good. The guy also getting it to leave, yeah. 47 cognitive tabs, yeah. That would cause you to freeze. You have the 100+ tabs. Do a RuneScape phase, Ashy. No! I had an Ion phase, and that was it. I had an Ion online phase. Need an inactive tab suspender! So Chrome is, yeah, Chrome is fucking miserable. Chrome is fucking miserable, dude. Liz living her best life on RuneScape. Like Croc's a waifu now. I guess. I mean, Elon does like Misa. Misa Amane from Death Note. We know this already. We know that he likes Misa. So, this makes sense. I like Misa. I think Misa's very cute. And I think people hate on her too much. Leave Misa alone! She's fine. She's just annoying, and that's okay, like... It's fine to be an annoying girl. It's fine. There are worse things you could be. Like, you know... fucking murderer. A fucking murderer. Not like there's any of those in the show. She was the hamburger guy real, not asking Grok. Yeah, that story had to have been real. That story had to have been real. It was too mundane to be a lie. It was too mundane. Firefox. I used to use Firefox back in the day. And I stopped. I forget why. Minor dedication. Yeah. It just means you can give her correction. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's foul. That's foul. That's foul, man. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I use Water Fox. Good point. Ah, water. I want water. Brave? Like the Pixar movie? Yeah, with the redhead. With the redhead girl who's like... Irish? Scottish? Yeah. Why was your Lou so good? I'm a girl on the internet, you know? Honestly, Firefox is resource heavy as well now. Yeah, we just need to resort to Edge. Return to Edge. Return to Edge. I've been using it since 2014 or so, no complaints here. There you go. Brave is just Chromium with the coat of paint. Brave, like the, oh, with the built-in ad blocker. Oh, okay. I need an ad blocker. There were ads on Reddit just now, but they were all really like mundane ads. For shit that doesn't really involve me. I guess the FF14 ad felt a little targeted, but I don't know why they would think I'm the audience for like AI voice impersonators or Lunchables. Neither of those things are really up my alley right now. So everyone must edge. Thousands will edge. I just on a Discord kid narc. Oh god. I use Edge to sign PDFs and nothing else. Yeah. I haven't seen an ad in years. God, I wish that were me. I use Bing, sorry. Ah! Yeah, that's... You don't need to apologize. I think you're already kind of... Like, I don't know. You're already kind of doing that to yourself. You're already getting the... You're already getting the punishment by using Bing. You don't need to apologize. You're atoning. Yeah, where are all the yaoi ads? I don't get yaoi ads. I get them on like MRM. The thing is, I've noticed this. I'm sure many people have as well. But like... porn ads. Why do all the porn ads with men suck? Like... like nothing about them is like sensual. But with like, you know, porns that have girls, they're like really sensual and they're like well made. I mean, usually there's still some there's all sorts of stuff out there. But like porn ads with men are like they're so jarring. Like the lighting is bad, the angles are bad. There's like nothing. It's like what? Why? I'm not gonna click on that. I'm not that simple. Unless... But they say there are hot singles in the area. A hot single cupid in your area. Looking for love and a good time. That's sure to draw the humans in. Man. Man! I don't even remember what happens after that. I don't even remember what happens after that line. Hey, the men gotta be like, gooning alone, kitten. Not even! Not even! It's always just some guy with in like super unsexy lighting with like in a bad angle. Just like jerk it. It's like, what? I'm not... Doesn't do anything for me. I use Brave, so I haven't seen ads in over a decade. What a blessing. Men! Joke ruined. My bad. We won't bring up the M word anymore. Mills. That's the M word. The M word is Mills Malachite. Wait, what's her... Hold on. Millicent Stone? Yeah. Millicent Stone? Man, I said it, sorry. The M word. My bad. My bad. My bad. My freaking bad, dude. My bad. Mills Malachite. Can't knock me down, I'm an earthquake. Oh, I think YouTube hid the joke I tried to write, so you just saw me type men with zero context. Yeah, I thought you were just joking that men was the bad word. And that the joke was ruined because of the existence of men. Only ads that get assy are unwell Yuri ads. Yeah, toxic Yuri ads. You never see stuff like that though. It's all just like reactionary flashing lights. Man. YouTube striking us down again. I just kind of let YouTube do its job. I figured that if it's something that I really need to know, it'll find a way to rephrase it. So, you know, I just let nature take its course sometimes. Because opening up... Actually, I don't know if I can even see it, even if I open up the stream itself. Let's try that. Let me open up the stream. View your channel. Gross. Get in there and mute it. Oh my god, that's my voice. Ah! That was scary. That was scary as fuck. No, I don't see it. Something along the lines of you seeing ads with men, so I'd be perplexed if there wasn't a lot of sucking involved. True. I don't get it, but... I don't get it, but... I don't know, porn ads in general are just kind of unappealing, like, across the board. I don't know, it's kind of like... You like, are combining, like, the reactionary kind of uncomfortableness of, like, YouTube thumbnails with, you know, stuff like that, and it's a little bit viscerally uncomfortable, yeah. It's a little bit viscerally uncomfortable. Yeah, for sure. Jump scare of hearing my own voice. Off-topic question, but do you monitor while you do ASMR? Oh, like, am I listening to myself? Yeah, can you tell? Can you tell? As in, like, yeah, where I can, like, hear my own voice, yeah. I don't know if I even need to anymore. I feel like I just kind of got into the habit of it. Cause, you know, it matters a lot more compared to now, where I could, like, I don't know. The expectations are a little lower. Yeah, like porn. I'm looking for it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just to get you to click, but I don't. I feel like also a lot of Zoomers are just so hardwired not to click on any ads. Like, I feel like younger people just don't click on ads at all. Like, genuinely. I just don't listen. But ASMR is great. No need to monitor. I don't know. It's just kind of like secure to like know that like I'm doing it. I'm keeping it, you know, consistent. Like there's nothing weird happening in the background. But yeah, YouTube showing me some absolutely wild ads while simultaneously demonetizing creators for cursing. Yeah, they changed it so you can swear in the first 30 seconds now, right? I didn't realize that was still a thing. It doesn't matter for me because I'm always on. I guess it doesn't matter for streams, does it? Either way, I'm always on starting soon for like 30 seconds, so it doesn't matter. But just wondering how used to your own voice you are, lol. I guess I'm pretty used to it. But I don't know. Because I mean, I edit my own audios. I have to listen to those, and I listen to clips. and stuff like that. Yeah, I listen to myself in Spotlight. I'm getting to a point. I'm getting to a point where I'm like a little. I don't know. I feel like I'm more. Because my first thought when I heard Spotlight was like, oh, I sound so fucking auto-tuned. Not the mixer's fault, but because I was just off. But then I listened to my original recordings and I was like, wait, I wasn't actually that off. I'm just insecure. I'm just insecure. I just sound like that. But yeah, it actually, I don't know, my original recordings weren't too off. But yeah, I was very nervous while recording because it's my first like big recording, so I like sound recording, that is. It's always a banger, not gonna lie. It's amazing. Stop. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. And recently I've started to like adjust to the way I sound in it, yeah. Cause I don't know. I can cope with my voice, but my singing voice is a whole other beast. But yeah. I'm happy with Spotlight overall. Overall. Do you perform that with your head singing voice or from the diaphragm? That's the thing. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm so used to singing in head voice. I've done it all my life that using chest voice is really difficult for me, and I have a really bad range in chest voice. But I was really trying to not use too much head voice. So I guess, I don't know, for certain parts it was both. At the very end, there's one that's definitely chest voice because it was a lower one. It's one that's like, oh, going to the top, that one. But yeah, I think my main verse, I was trying to keep it more chest voice. Yeah. I feel like my verse was hard. Was that just me? Is it because it's the only one I sing? So I think it's the hardest. But my favorite verse in the song is actually Kijori's, because we're all in the background. In Kijori's section, we're all in the back going like, I forget how it goes. We're all going like, oh, you know? Because she goes like, I'm rising up. And we're going like, oh, yeah, we're going like that. And I think that's kind of cute. I trust you, great. Haven't listened to it yet. Listen to it. I'm biased. I fucking love VTuber music. I love VTuber music. And it makes me happy that, you know, even for smaller corpos, it's still kind of like a thing to do, you know, debut songs. I think debut songs are like the coolest shit ever. I really do. So, I'm so happy that we have one. And that it's our little ditty. Our little song. Yeah. What a blessing. What a blessing. Yeah, anyway. Thinking about talking about some debut songs that I like, but that breaks my rule. That breaks my rule. It breaks my rule talking of VTubers that I don't know. I mean, there are some VTubers that I know who have debut songs, and I like theirs. They've even shown you guys. Glad to be here. Yeah, glad to be here as well. Let's do it now. Yeah! It's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah, the SVP girls have a song. It's good. A debut song, that is, and then they have, I think, something else. Other group songs, but anyway, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah! Yes. I was thinking about shuffling us along. Thinking about shuffling us to watch Mills play RuneScape. I hope she's not gonna end soon. I hope. Yeah, the SVP girls are nice. At least the ones I've met. I haven't met all of them. There's a lot of them, but yeah, but they're all very sweet. They're all very sweet. Yes. All the VTubers I've met so far have been very sweet. Very, very nice. Be kind girls. So I'm really glad about that. Yes! I think we should watch Mills Malachite. I had your stream linked in a Discord. What Discord? Was it a scary one? Was it a scary one? Was it dumb bitches general? Oh no! I can't believe they linked my stream at dumb bitches general! This is so sad. This is genuinely so sad. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull. I keep meaning to do this. I keep meaning to pull Mills up so I can just go there. I can just go there. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I clicked on so many things. Okay. There she is. Looks like she's still going. No, it wasn't that. There's a Discord! Yeah, stupid bitch Discord. Or with pride. Thank you. ASMR. Ah, sokka, sokka. What channel title? Yeah, what was the channel? It might have been an ASMR Discord channel, but what if it was the annoying bitch channel? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, tomorrow we're doing a Zatsu. Yeah, so we'll have a lot more to talk about tomorrow. Having a Zatsu in a Reddit stream right in a row, makes you think. Good job, Ashliel Ailove. Masterful gambit, Miss Ailove. I don't mind. I like Zatsus. I like Zatsus. Be wild if that existed. Dude, there's Discords for everything. This wasn't a Zatsu. I mean, it kind of was. It was a Zatsu, but we stayed on one topic. For the most part. But tomorrow, we don't have a topic. We're just gonna be doing whatever. You know what that means. Inevitably. I think at this point you could genuinely make a bingo sheet for a Zatsu, an Ashi Zatsu. Because the same topics always come up. It's like mentioning the other V2V girls. That always happens. One of them, or all of them. AO3 always comes up in some way. Shit like that. Anyway, I'll leave that to you. Okay, let's go. Let's Mills Playroom escape. Yeah, I don't want her to end before me. Because what if we both end at the same time? Inevitably, yeah, we will discuss. Anything goes tomorrow. Yeah! We're gonna talk about everything! Everything. We're gonna talk about philosophy! League. Yeah, I was talking about League. Yeah, those three things will at least come up. Okay, this time we're leaving for real! This always happens! This time we're leaving for real. Okay, go hit Mills with the Hamu Hamu beam. Okay? And cheer her on in RuneScape. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Zatsu. Okay, bye bye!